Yeah.
I was so close. Like I was hitting my. I started using my jacket like a whip on a chair out of anger. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Funny.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
These pistachios are good. I like. Boom.
You sound like the man in the closet.
It's fiddlesticks.
Here,
The man on the wall.
I have a secret.
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls. I'm sorry.
No.
Tap, tap.
I don't like
Man
that.
in the
No, not that
wall.
Warframe quest. No, thank you. No, dude, I was like 12 when I played that. No, that shit scared me.
No. No.
Oh.
The demons. The
Okay,
demons.
Actually, give me a sec. I'm gonna get my laptop plugged in. Mason's not here anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're waiting.
But fuck you anyways, Carson. You're failing us.
Damn.
Damn.
You have failed.
Failed us last week and you fail us this week.
You must bounce on it.
Oh.
Crazy
Like, you guys called off the session as soon as I got back. I was like, alright, bro. Like,
Should have been
Yeah, but wasn't it
quicker
like
than
7
that.
at that point?
It was 7:30 or
riding
something.
back. Yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
7:15 or 7:20. I was like, okay, it's been an hour since our normal, so I'm calling it. Which I could have waited, but I have the ugly. It's okay.
It's understandable. I was driving back.
There's always
and
90% of gamblers quit before they hit big.
that's true. They do that. I was driving back from Sioux Falls to Madison though, and as soon as I got back and whatnot, I got out from Cage. I was like, oh. Okay.
Hey Carson.
Yeah, what's up?
Meow meow meow.
I
The
hate
fuck?
you so much.
Someone
I
messaged
don't
me and
know.
told me to do that to you.
Chat.
Rocket
Reese
Cat?
is in your. It's Reese, and she's in your chat. Tell me to do it. Fuck you, Reese. I hate you. I'm.
My Tris moment.
Is that our name, Triss?
I quit.
Yes.
Dude, I quit playing Overwatch like a week before all those heroes were released, and I was so happy that I did.
I got
kept on my-
suspended.
I lost my fucking mind.
I'm finally back.
Welcome.
Oh my god, finally.
I get to play Overwatch again in 3 weeks.
Why?
I'm so
I got
sorry.
suspended.
For why?
Why?
I talked
Talk
shit
to
too
chat.
much.
I
I've been
tried-
I've been chat banned before, so they have me on real thin ice. I only typed twice. I said, my tank likes the death screen, lol, and he said, Lamau true. And then the second game I said, even though I didn't have this many monkeys on his arc, because we were just throwing the game away. I guess they really didn't like that one.
You know, I'm surprised that you got banned for that stuff. Carson and Mason have seen me type way worse, and I never got banned.
Yeah, I've gotten chat banned before because I would just swear a lot. And they've got me on watch. They got me on a short
Dude,
leash.
I would just say uncensored slurs in the chat. I'm gonna be completely honest. Carson and Mason have seen it, and I never got banned. Never got
Wow.
banned. Said it plenty of times. Comp and
Hey,
quick
they got
play.
me locked up.
I will say they have way
man.
upped it. They've way upped the sensitivity on a lot of that. But, anyways,
Dude,
are
you
we
got
all?
banned at one point, Gage.
I've gotten chat banned quite a few times and just like suspended. I should say quite a few. It's probably been, I would say, 3 times. One of them was just chat. I wasn't able to talk like in VC for like 2 weeks,
Hold on.
and the other
Reset.
2 times was suspension.
That's 3 more than me,
Shadows.
I
Cage.
know.
I know, it's like everything's so weird. It's like it's because the lights are on.
Guys, I have
Sorry.
knockoff Thin Mints.
Oh!
Nice. I might grab my
Phasing
like
it.
3 wings I have in my mini fridge. Just have those on standby.
Bitch, you had a whole box. Did you eat all of them?
I did eat a lot of them last night. And I've got...
Top 10 bro cage fat ass moments. Number
Yep,
1.
there's 3 left. There's 3 garlic parm wings left.
The audacity.
Greasy fat moments.
I am greasy, I am fat.
Man, Grizzly, how fat are you that there are 2 videos of you being fat?
Alright. What do we think? Are we all here? Are we all Gucci to flip-flop, we think?
Actually,
Mason,
I gotta
back.
leave.
Oh, he's back.
You're ugly,
Fuck
Mason.
you.
Oh yeah, I gotta walk my fish, guys. Hold on.
What the fuck?
And Brock's not
Gotta
part of the
slip on
campaign
shit.
anymore. Unfortunate.
I gotta go shave my
Oh.
eyebrows. Give me a moment.
Not
Alright.
Brock.
He's
Coming
tweezing
back
his
as a
eyebrows.
BBEG.
Yeah, you could. You're coming back as the... I'm not giving you the name. Are you silly? What? Come on.
Guys, Rome
Spoilers,
respawned,
guys.
and he's me.
Yeah, Rowan responded. He's pissed.
Cage,
My new
I'd like
Yeah.
to
Ryan
request,
Gosling.
It's called
I'd like to
character
request a
development.
magical item. It's a magical dagger that does 1d4 plus 1,000 damage.
Mmm.
What about a
It-
cloak
it's
of
pretty-
billowing? How about
It's
that?
pretty balanced.
Hawaii.
Sure, you just have to take it off the next BBEG first.
That ain't answering from fucking Hawaii, bruh.
I'm down.
Answer Hawaii.
Bye-bye!
Just ask them, hey, you want some spleef, man?
It also has a plus 20 to hit.
That's Jamaica, man. That's.
I don't care.
Well, like I said, you can take it off the
Hawaii,
next BBEG.
Jamaica, same thing.
No, not even close.
Hey, so what about a
BBL?
cloak of billowing? What about that?
You can have a cloak of billowing, sure.
Can I get a second sight of the Harvest Terror?
No.
Oh.
There's only one, it's his
Can
arm.
I get the snapback of swag?
Sure.
I'll kill another Harvest Terror, because I totally did a lot that fight.
You died a lot.
Yeah, you got downed a lot, and you
I
got
died.
full killed if it wasn't for the
Full
golden strands.
I got down 4 though.
I'm guessing those
We needed
dissipated
somebody.
What about
after the
you?
fight.
Yeah, those only lasted for the fight. If you didn't proc it, then it's done. They
Oh,
disappeared along with
yeah.
Reno when you killed them.
There we go. Now you can see, like...
So,
There you
what
go.
happened last time? Because I do not remember.
So we killed the guy, the Harvest Terror, and then we were
Yeah.
going to the town, like the new place.
If
I
there
don't
was a
remember.
party
Yeah.
and Adela came up with a picture someone painted that was all the crows and the dead crops, and then he was like, well, he also painted you this one, and it was a bunch of bats in the mountains. And
Oh yeah, the mountain town. That's right.
I'm glad you remember that. Because I forgot about the paintings.
That's pretty much it, yeah. It sounds like we're good to go.
The fight took up most of the session.
That's true.
Yeah, dude.
I was like 90%.
Acting
That is
in the movie,
specifically
children
why,
of the corn.
Yeah, that's specifically why I ended it right before you guys did the fight, is because that one takes a while.
Bro has 23 different attacks per turn.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are back in town after Adela had shown you guys that,
The
so you're
boys are
kind of
back
free
in
to do
town.
as you please.
I think we were already meeting, weren't we?
I thought we were
You might
headed
have
to
been.
The mountain town.
Perfect.
Well, I
We should have already
mean,
meeting.
In that case, a few things are going to happen. I forgot to pull up my book on this side. Give me 1 second.
He's pulling it out. He's whipping it out.
I'm whipping it out. Hold up,
We'll
1
be
minute.
Flying digital dice today. We'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Justin?
I wanted to see if I could go to the... What are you yelling at me for?
What?
He's over there. My dog's over there. He's going. He's a weirdo.
schizophrenia.
I was gonna say first.
I was wondering if I could go to the apothecary and get me some potions.
Sure. You go to the
Spend a
apothecary.
little bit of this money that I got.
Mm-hmm. Morgan's sitting there. He's tweaking out as per the usual. Whoa, welcome back, big man. What can I get for you?
Just kind of looking to stock up once again. Them haint hooches were plenty nice, but I'm all out of them. I was wondering maybe get a couple more of them and maybe see what else you got in stock.
Well, I did make sure to make a couple extra in case you liked them. If you want to check something else, you can roll a d12.
D12.
Says it in character as well. That's...
Yeah, he says it in
Oh.
universe. You're very confused.
In-game, you just-
Number
You know,
one.
I'm really glad I kept my headset on for that one. Like, I walked away from my computer, but I still had it on. That was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Okay, this is about this stuff. Well, Gene, the blacksmith. Yeah, I bought. He had this on him when he came into town a long time ago, a few years now, maybe. I can't remember. Anyways, he brought some evidence. He called it evidence, but it's a drink. Is it? Let me look. And he's gonna turn around. He's gonna go siphon through some stuff. He's gonna come back with one bottle that has the teal blue wispy liquid in it with the 3 X's. He said, you wanted one of these. It's the last one I have. I can make more. And this. And he's gonna go back and he's gonna pull up this glass bottle that has a deep viscous red liquid that kind of is pooling towards the bottom, and it tapers up very thin to the top, and you can see that it has a golden bat. Its head is sitting where the cap is, and you can see its wings are laid out, making this nice golden lattice down the glass of the bottle. This is from Gene the blacksmith. Oh, I already said that. I tested a little bit of it. I just dip a finger and give it a taste. Made me real hungry. Ate my steak raw that night. But if you think you can find a use for it, you can have it. 50
How
gold and
much
they're
will
both
that
yours.
run me? 50 gold and they're both mine.
Well,
All
normally
right.
for a lot of these, it's 50 for each of them, and sometimes it depends on how good they are. But I haven't really tested it myself, other than that one time, and I don't really want to drink it all. So you can take that one, and I can make more if you like it.
I'll take that.
Okay. Hands it over. You can
Take that
add a.
deal.
You can add another Haint Hooch and a Drought of the Red Hunger.
What
With the red hunger, that seems dangerous.
Red
Mhm.
Hunger.
Drought of the Red Hunger.
Jeez, that-
DRAUGHT. I can read it for the rest of you guys. When you drink this potion, you gain a ravenous thirst for blood, and you gain the effects of the vampiric touch spell, level 6 version. No concentration required for 1 minute. You can repeat the attack on subsequent turns as a bonus action instead of a magic action.
So he becomes
Very
a
nice.
vampire. Awesome.
It's extremely powerful, so you're lucky that you rolled a 1.
Sick. For once. Okay, so then that's minus 50 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Good man, Morgan. Do you
Yeah.
maybe happen to have any just basic healing potions laying around, perchance?
Oh, sure, I've got a few of those. I got some plain healing potions for 50 gold apiece. I've got some greater healing for 80 gold apiece. I've even got one supreme if you want to drop 150 on it.
Let's go with do one superior one greater, one regulars.
Okay, 130. You can add a healing potion and a greater healing potion. A healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, and a greater is 4d4 plus 4. And a superior would be
Supreme-
8d4 plus 8.
Real quick,
What's up?
I'm eating some chips, and for some reason they taste like corn on the cob.
What
Nice.
is wrong with you?
I don't know. It's
It's
Just
up
thought he
to
should-
us.
weird.
Just thought he
We're
should
not
let us
the
know.
ones who gave you the chips. What the fuck?
Little fun fact. Little fun fact.
Just a little ditty for the rest of y'all.
Mason, fun fact, we don't care.
Ditty.
I thought it'd be mildly interesting.
Thank
It
you.
is, it's something.
Do not put that on r/mildly interesting. You'll get flamed.
Well,
Alright.
as always,
Just speak
Mr.
from
Morgan, it's a
experience.
business doing pleasure with you.
Well, you
This
too,
is doing
big
pleasure
man.
with that.
I can't remember your name, but that's okay. I'm starting to recognize you.
I like big man. That's all
I
right.
don't know who you
Okay,
are,
cool.
but you gave me money, so.
Morgan, he's a little lost sometimes, but that's okay. He's starting to recognize you.
It's
Yeah.
a little quirky at night.
Morgan's throwing ass at the Green Queen and just that night.
Throwing ass.
No, he's not. He's not. He's too nerdy.
Throwing ass to Bolshoi's tunes.
Indeed. And before you guys would leave,
Busting it down.
Umbra, you're
Yes.
gonna see, just as you guys are kind of perusing about town, one person is gonna make an effort to stop and talk to you particularly. You are this one. And you're going to see Tolliver from the trading post. He's gonna come find you. And he's gonna say, "Well, there, boy, I noticed the look of a man who's looking for something that's lost. I was pegging you for it down at the trading post, but after some more thought and after hearing you're going to be in town for a while, I just want to let you know if you're looking for something in particular, I'm the man you want to talk to. I can help you find something. So why don't you tell me? Is there a reason you're here other than just being stuck?"
Well, being stuck is certainly the main reason why I'm here, but to take advantage of this unfortunate situation, I am searching for an heirloom of my queen.
Interesting. There was someone a long time ago came through these parts and said something similar. I think he headed out towards his evidence, if it's any help to you. It pointed him out towards the swamp there up north. Murkwater Bend, I think they call it. I didn't really leave town much, but if you head up that direction sometime, you might find something you're looking for. I believe there was a. He spoke of an engine. Talked to one, the vagrant. He called him one of the strangers here that ferries the, souls between life and death. Another engine up in that part that might interest you.
Thank you kindly, friend.
Indeed. And if you find yourself going that way, I'll leave you to it. I'm just gonna step away. And then also, before you leave, what's up?
Was it Metal Fairy Works? Stranger Fairy Works, that's what it was.
Stranger Fairy Works.
I found it.
Indeed. And then, excuse me, that was gross. Sherlong, as you're heading back through town from the apothecary, a man is gonna stop by, and he, I think you'd recognize him at this point of you being in town, especially as you're one to go out and you help people, kind of just with everything. A man who goes by the name of Roderick. He runs the masonry in town. He's drawn to... I think you might have helped him at one point, laying brick to help make foundations for things. Some fences here in town have bricklaying and some mortar and stuff that you helped to move because you are very strong compared to most of these people. And he would let you know that he's had nightmares of something similar. You might have brought up maybe kind of why you're in town. He would tell you that he's had similar nightmares of a crooked man. And his account of it is strikingly similar to what your wife had told you all that time ago. And if you need help trying to track something like that down, whenever you have downtime, that you can come talk to him and he can help you. Possibly try to locate some of that stuff.
Well, I appreciate you, Mr. Roderick.
Well, of course, there, friend. I know a soul that needs help, and I'll do what I can. And then
I say I'm sorry you've been having this affliction, but hopefully we can help each other out.
that's my hope. That's why I talk to you. And then, last but not least, before you guys head out to town, Habling, you're going to be accosted. Someone's going to come talk to you. As you guys are kind of preparing to leave, you guys are going to get rations, you're going to get food, stuff that I don't normally say that you're going to be doing, but it's during your stop at Bread by Holly, the bakery in town, that you guys are picking up some breads, some pastries, maybe some hardtack, stuff that keeps well on the road, that she is going to recognize from a look in your eye that something about you is not your own. And she might pull you aside and tell you that she knows her soul is owned by something out of her control as well, but she's not going to tell you which, and she suspects that you probably won't tell her either. And she mentioned that some people have sought salvation down in the drowned crossroads, and she's even heard stories of gambling for souls there, that there are entities that will gamble on lives if you put them at stake. However, her children, who you see running some bread and cupcakes in the back, Violet and Lavender, have kept her from going to do such a dangerous thing, but if you have nothing holding you back, there's definitely something in that direction for you to explore.
Okay.
Perfect.
I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like that.
It's all right. And with that, you guys are pretty much ready to head out. And so you do. You all pack up, you start walking, and you start heading to, I believe it is the west, towards the Howlers, is what the locals call them, the mountains. You start walking, and I believe it's going to be about a 3-ish day journey. I'd say before you even leave town, as you guys are heading out to Dawn's Gate, you would be approached, I'd say, specifically, Habling, along with your group, would all be addressed, that Weston Murdoch, the head of the abandoned church of the Bright Singers, would tell you a story of 2 of their followers named Melina and Gareth. They traveled with you all. They didn't travel with you all, but they traveled before you up to Dawn's Gate, after hearing tales of a beautiful bell of the Silver Bell Monastery, but something about it had changed. The villagers had been praising something called the Crimson Abbot with these strained, almost forced smiles, and when Stablehand had taken Gareth aside to tell him a secret about the village, neither the boy nor Gareth had returned. Melina came back to Murdoch, came back to Weston, and was hoping that he'd find some way to get up there and maybe find out what happened to him to try to bring him home, figure out what the mystery was with this Crimson Abbot. But for now, since you guys are already heading that way to help out with Adela and Philip to explore what's going on up there, Murdoch instead describes Gareth to you. He describes him as a tall, dark-haired, short-bearded man with gray eyes. You guys take this into account and would fully leave for your journey. This 3-night journey until you start to see the lights of Dawn's Gate and know you'll be getting close to the village. The first couple nights pass without incident, and it is the last night as you guys are just about to arrive into town, and I'm going to need everyone to decide what they're going to do for watches, what the watch order is going to be, and we're going to do some perception checks.
I don't know. I guess I'll take first watch.
Okay, roll perception for me.
Are we doing just one at a time? One person watches at a time, or are we doing it in pairs or anything like that?
You could double up if you want.
Do we want to?
I'll take the night shift.
I was gonna say I think doubling up is probably the smartest option.
Yeah, probably the safest. Who wants to double with a tree dude?
I hate trees.
Damn you.
I will.
All right, so you can either both roll or one of you can roll with advantage.
I think we both roll because I don't
Yeah.
like my odds. That is a
Natural
23.
one for a 3. That's good. That's good because Mason just nat one.
What the heck, Mason?
I thought that was.
I forgot
Is
to
that
turn
Mason?
down
I
this
thought- that's a, for me, that's a Sherlock next to it.
Mason falls asleep.
I rolled
like,
a 1
instantly.
earlier.
He doesn't
Oh, yeah.
stay
Yeah.
awake.
Oh, it's because Revs has this thing set to roll to me specifically instead of to everybody.
Oh.
Damn it.
Mason, you fail us.
It's
You fail
okay.
us deeply.
Yeah, but just falls asleep like 5 minutes into the watch.
Yeah, he actually does. He says he'll stay up and watch with you, and you're both sitting there, and you can see he has already slumped over and is snoring within like 30 minutes of your watch.
Fucking goddamn it.
Just wanted
Yeah.
to
Not
double
even
up
30
so
minutes.
you
Like
could do
it's
it.
like 5 minutes in, and I'm
Yeah,
asleep.
5 minutes, and he's sitting there looking around. You think it's fine. You've been like just reading your book and looking up occasionally, waiting to hear sounds, but nothing accosts you at all. Even though Rev has fallen asleep, you take a pretty good watch. You're pretty aware of your surroundings coming from forested region. Even though you're up in the mountains and it's cold and it's getting not harder to breathe, I would say. You're not that much higher in altitude, but it's different for sure. There's a lot less forestry around, and that kind of, it doesn't worry you, but it's something you're not used to.
Are we just are we just at like a camp we set up right now?
Yep.
Okay.
At this point, you guys have climbed higher into the mountains where it's kind of, it's definitely cold, it's frosty, a little bit of snow on the ground as you guys are getting up further into the mountains, but not enough to really chill you to the bone, especially with the stuff you've brought, and if you have a campfire next to you that one of you is keeping track of between all your watches, it's fine. But Arborata and Rev's watch goes by uninterrupted, and so Arborata would wake up the next pair that would take the second watch.
I'll go second.
Havling can go second. Anybody else want to join him?
Second.
Havling and
Well, I
Umbra.
guess I'll take the night shift.
Sounds
That
good.
will be also on the night shift.
Yep, you two will take the very early morning shift and be up for the day.
Alright.
So you guys can
Good.
decide, you both want to roll, or does one of you want to roll with advantage?
I have a +4. What about you, Havling?
I have a +1, but I'm feeling good on my roll.
Coolio. One each.
That's a 19.
Nice.
Oh!
I told you I was feeling good!
I also got a slutty 20.
Nice. 19 and a 20. You both sit there, and you take watch, and are both able to stay awake and aware of your surroundings. One of you watches up high, one of you watches down low. Now that you're getting up here, I would say you start to notice at this point in the night, there is the distinct howling of some kind of creature. You can hear low grumbles from up in the mountain, some like low roars, but not quite an answer. But at different times, you can hear down the mountain, not quite up where you're hearing this low grumbling coming from, further towards the direction you're heading. You can hear these high-pitched shrieks that almost sound like dog howls, but they begin to taper into an like upward pitch towards the end. That's almost turning into this like shrill squeaking in your ear.
I wonder why they call these mountains the thing they call these mountains.
That's a good ass question.
What do
I
they
don't
call
know.
these mountains again?
Howlers.
Howlers.
Oh.
The peace and quiet mountains.
The peace and quiet, nothing happened and nothing went bad mountains.
The range of tranquility.
Known for
The Tornado
35
Mountain.
serial killings. And your guys' watch goes by uninterrupted. Although that there's some weird sounds out there. They're pretty good. For the last watch, we got
Sherlong
Mr.
died.
Sherlong. It's alright.
I'm still
Sherlong's
here.
cut.
I'm still here. I got a phone call. I'm gonna text him real quick. You're good.
Gotcha. We got Sherlong and we got Bolshoi. You're taking the early morning shift. You're going to be awake for the rest of the day after this. But you at least got to sleep through your whole 6 to 8 hours uninterrupted. So, you can either both roll one, or one of you can roll with advantage.
Both roll one. You think?
Do you have more than a +2?
I have a +1.
But are you feeling
Just
good
go
about
for
it?
Are
Nah,
you-
I'm not
Carson, you're
feeling
feeling
about it.
good.
I'm not feeling good about it. So
Nah,
I'll
nah,
let you
nah,
roll
nah,
with
do
advantage.
it. Do it.
You've had an extra week to heat up. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Heard.
Alright.
Alright,
Hell
we'll both
yeah.
roll one. Ooh, 17!
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh!
Ooh!
Ooh.
While we're
So
on
that's
watch,
Yeah.
while we're on watch, I'll be like, I have a flute, so I'll be like playing a very like relaxing tune, like very quietly, and Sherlong's gonna fall asleep.
True.
Sherlong and Rev, not dependable.
Carson, check my message, Carson. The thing you see.
Sleepy.
Sherlong wakes up with the sun, and with no sun, he is not a morning person. However,
Ah, what the?
Wunderbar. Let's pull up a map, shall we?
Uh-oh.
Just
Where's
getting ready.
The map?
Where's the map? Where's the map?
Oh no.
Boop. I always need to have a grass map available. I deleted the last one by accident. All right. Let's place yourselves in the middle. There's a little fire here.
Camera, please.
Wait, you said a little fire?
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 foot in diameter, I guess. I don't know. I could make it smaller.
Oh, I'm in the
Diameter.
fire!
Here you go.
Spawn the fire!
You guys can position yourselves where you would be. Yep.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Umbra and last one.
I've put Sherlong to sleep with my very relaxing tunes.
Yes, that's so sleepy.
I think
That's so
I
sleepy.
want to stay away from the fire.
Yeah, that would make
Motherfucker!
sense.
I'm also
Damn.
made of wood.
I guess.
There you go. Nice even around the
Pumpkin
fire.
Man ain't afraid of no fire, he got it in him.
Hell yeah.
Hell
And
yeah.
so you guys are chilling. Habling and Sherlong are taking their Bolshoi and Sherlong are taking their watch. And even though you're keeping an eye out, I'd say you start to notice that the low roaring that was coming from up in the mountains has quieted a bit. Although the high-pitched howling that turns into like these squeaks towards the end is still pertinent. And it's not till too late that you can hear the rustling coming from Sherlong as his snores get picked up from the ground. Let me grab the monster
Oh.
really quick.
The monster. Oh no.
A monster.
What the hell is that?
Alpen
What the hell is
Grendel.
that?
Alpen Grendel. It's
only got one, too.
I'd hit it.
I need you
Looks
all to
like a-
roll
what-
roll initiative.
initiative.
Looks like a wampa or whatever the hell it's called from Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Wampa, yeah.
Pretty good, 17.
On top of my initiative, fuckers.
It's a 19 plus 8 for a 25.
Oh,
25.
27, sorry,
That's an
27.
unfortunate
Beautiful.
5.
Another 17 from someone, I think.
24.
24.
25.
If you roll in,
24, my boy.
for those of you that roll in the app, it'll auto-update for me. It's those of you that roll IRL, I've got to type it in. So, Arborata, what was yours then? Because yours is the only
That
other one.
was an unfortunate 5.
A 5. Boom.
That is a toughers.
Indeed. And so we start combat. What would you wake everybody up upon seeing this Bolshoi, or would you try to act first?
I would. So it bursts out of like this brush, right, and like moves towards.
It
the camp,
snuck
or what
up.
does it do?
And you heard rustling, so you looked over, and you can see it's got Sherlong in his grasp, and you heard it trying to drag him away without making a sound, but Sherlong, being a big Goliath, is hard for it to pick up with one hand, and so you heard it dragging him, like, slowly backwards.
I would act. However, my action involves me speaking. So can
Okay.
I just speak loud in a volume that would wake other people up?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm actually going to. My action is going to be command, but I'm going to try and like yell it out.
Okay.
My command is going to be drop.
Okay. He is going to make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to not be able to grip my die out of the side because I've got too many dice in there.
I feel that.
Hiya! With a +2, that's a natural 20. That's a good first roll, baby.
Oh,
Well, he succeeds, obviously.
You see that it understands your command and it just looks at you, and then it keeps backing away a little faster.
Can we get a full picture of this guy? Because I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I keep
Yeah, does he
forgetting that
look
I
like?
can...
Does he look really similar
Is
to
he
a
like,
Wampa?
like the fucking abominable snowman kind of thing?
Yep.
Or like, oh, goat man. Okay.
Yo,
Yeah, he's
that
big.
kinda looks like
Shit,
Toby.
That's fucked up. It's fucked up, man.
He's a big old...
I think
It's great.
so.
He's a
I
big old
think
ice
that's
troll.
Everything I can do.
All right.
Make sure.
So is everybody awake then, or are they still asleep?
Yes, that was just going to be, like, the first action because Bolshoi was able to... Like, he was awake, so I gave him a free action. But now, we go to initiative. Umbra, you wake up to hearing Bolshoi yell, drop. And you wake up and you can see Bolshoi looking over at this big old Yeti-looking motherfucker that's dragging away Sherlong.
I just imagine Bolshoi saying it like you're talking to a pet, like, drop it.
So guys,
Drop him,
you'll
drop
never
him.
guess what I'm gonna do.
Shocker.
Crossbow?
I wonder.
It's Danny DeVito time, baby.
Yeah.
I started
Started
blasting.
blasting.
I started blasting. It's a. Well, that's a natural 8. Plus 11 is a 19.
Yeah, that still hits.
Okay. Then we roll more. 4 dice. That's a natural 6. Wow, with advantage. It's gonna be a
17 still hits.
Okay. And then, wow, another 8 and a 5, so a 19 again.
Yep. Those all hit.
Awful rolls. Okay.
Happens.
Indeed. It's okay.
Holy shit, I rolled like max damage for damage dice though.
That is
So
great.
Oh.
16 plus 18 for 34
Mm-hmm.
damage.
34 points. You're a little shaken having to wake up so suddenly, so you fling up your arm and you just like fire in the direction you see Bolshoi looking. And miraculously, all 3 of them, you got good grouping on your darts, so they all land like square in his chest. He takes a...
Magical if there are any resistances.
He took a pretty big hit. Best you can tell, he didn't resist any of this. Smile. Is that it for you?
Well, I mean, it is magical damage, so unless he resists magical damage, then...
Nope.
Yeah. That is my turn.
Sounds good. Sherlong, you wake up in this thing's grasp. You look up. Yes, you are grappled. So that just means your movement is 0. I don't think he'd be restrained.
Where's it at?
I want to break
Gonna
free.
counter grapple it and suplex it.
Powerful build. I haven't done any ability check I make to end the grapple condition.
Indeed.
Very nice.
So you could make a athletics check to break out of its grasp if you'd like to use your action to do so.
And I think I have proficiency in athletics. It has the little A right next to it, where that's just
That's
advantage.
advantage.
That's
The
advantage.
dots filled in.
This
then
is-
it's
the A is advantage.
Yeah.
So do I roll that twice since I have advantage from that and power bonus?
Well, I'm wondering what you get
Advantage
the.
does not stack.
True. I'm wondering what your advantage is coming from. Are you still? Do you still have your character sheet set to raging?
I mean, no, it's been up there.
Heard.
No, I'm not.
It might just be like part of your berserker or your barbarian
Yeah,
path
it
thing.
was-
So. Can you hover over the
One
A
that
and see if
I-
it says what it is?
It says it's for powerful build or whatever that
Okay,
is.
that's the thing he mentioned
Oh,
earlier.
That's the thing you mentioned,
that's
so yeah,
what it
Go
is.
ahead.
Okay.
Roll with advantage.
So,
Bitch.
Shit.
Nice.
kinda
18?
sick.
I forgot. I need to make a strength. I need to make an athletics check for this guy as well.
It's a Goliath thing.
He's washed. He's washed.
Ooh, wait. I need to see if he's proficient in that because this could be close. Oh Jesus. 15 plus 8 is a 23.
Damn.
That's
What?
18.
So he sees that you woke up and you're trying to like break out of his hand, and that just makes him squeeze tighter. And he's gonna continue holding you. Do you have a bonus action or anything you'd like to use, Sherlong?
Swing on him.
I not. Let's do. I'm not gonna swing. I can't swing, so I'm not gonna rage. Let's change my size to large form for 10 minutes.
All right. You're gonna be big Sherlong now. We're gonna put you here so we know you're like 10.
I'm big now.
I'm gonna make a strength check. I'm gonna make a dexterity. What would you say? Like a strength save or a dex
Strength. I would
save?
say strength.
I'm gonna see if he can still hold on to you after you grow in his grasp. After you see you can't pull yourself out, you access your inner Goliath giant. Yeah, that's a 21.
Damn.
I'm gonna say he's still
holding
able.
on.
He just sees you start growing, and he
I
instead,
check.
yeah, he takes his second hand and he's gonna hold you and try to keep you held. And because you're grappled, you have no movement, so I believe that's it for your turn.
Yeah.
All right,
Could have done the hang pooch, but
that's all right.
that's
Habling,
that's
it is your go.
All right, we're gonna
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go right there,
Mhm.
and I'm going to attack him with the Scythe of the Harvest Terror.
Sounds good. Go ahead, roll the hit.
All right,
Damn.
it's a 12.
A 12 misses. You swing,
Cool.
and he pulls. He puts Sherlong in front of your swing, and so you purposely move him out of the way. Move your swing out of the way.
Oh shit.
Would I be able to grab onto Sherlong and kind of like try and play tug
Pull
of
him?
war? Yeah, try and play tug of war to
Tear
like.
him in half.
I'd
He's
say
a giant. He'll be okay.
you could grab him, but it'd be your action to try to like help somebody out of a grapple.
Okay.
So you could grab onto him, but Yeah.
Just be like, you're not going anywhere.
yeah, unless you have a bonus action, then
I guess.
Going
I'll-
nowhere.
I got you for 3 minutes.
just saying, it's quoting that at work today.
I guess I'll just put a seal on him. I'll just put
Sounds
a
good.
seal.
all right.
Steel nerd.
After you, then Bolshoi, it's back to you.
No, the voltage. I'm not gonna do any unique shit. I'm just gonna hit him with another blast as I go. I said drop him, and I
Whey.
snap my fingers, and I
So
have,
good.
since I'm now level 5.
You
I
get
get
to
to roll the hit
know.
twice. Yay!
My first one is a 19.
19 hits.
Nice.
The second one
Damn.
is a
Oh.
10.
Okay, the 19 hits.
Okay. So the first one, that's going to do, oh my god, no damage to him. It does 6 damage.
6 damage. You shoot, trying not to hit Sherlong. As you can see, it's purposely moving Sherlong in front of your guys' heads. And so it's real, it's like a bitch to try to work in a good spot to hit him.
I think I will give Mr. Sherlong Bardic Inspiration as well.
Sounds good. What does that look like for you when you give him Bardic Inspiration?
Sing a more upbeat song to hype me up.
I think there's going to be like a few marionettes that kind of look like me that are going to kind of like just help him out with anything. They're gonna be like little like spiritual marionettes.
You see one of his like confetti blasts. As he missed, he shot it at the ground in front of the Oppengrendel instead, and from like the confetti, all these marionettes form, and they start running up and like trying. They're like pulling on you as well, trying to help Sherlock out.
So what is that? That
Just
So you
I
get a,
can
you get
re-roll
a
a d20.
d6.
You get a
I can
d6.
to add to a d20.
Yeah, you can add it
Yes.
to any d20 roll, basically.
Carson, you dealt damage to that thing, right?
Yeah, I did. I hit one
Okay.
time.
Since he did that, since he was hurt, I'm going to burn my seal on him.
Okay.
And I'm going to burn that for 1d6 of fire damage.
Sounds good.
That's a 1.
A 1.
All right.
Well.
Is he bloodied?
Uh,
No. There's no way.
no, he's not bloodied.
I was gonna say. but-
Dude, didn't he take like 44 damage?
No, 30.
Yeah.
He took like
30.
30 something.
He took
Damn.
40 so
This
far.
probably has like 150 HP. Or something.
Has 85.
Oh.
Okay, so it's pretty close.
You
It's like
burn the
2
seal,
away,
and you
goddammit.
see that the ice magic that was presently unknown to you before kind of quells the fire that the burst of your seal has on him. And you learn this guy's probably resistant to fire.
Well, that changes my option.
Indeed.
Hold on.
Rev, it is your go.
Hold on.
Rev
Uh,
wakes up with a jolt, having enjoyed his nice little early nap from his what's
Oh,
it
yeah, I
called?
bet
From
you
his
would.
Nat 1,
Watch.
falling asleep. Yeah.
yeah. Whoa, what's going on? He looks across the fire and sees everybody's kind of like gathered around the big old giant. He stares at the monster. God damn this thing! I fucking hate monsters.
Uh-huh.
He rises, grabs his revolver, and quickly fires off 2 shots because now that he's level 5, he gets 2 attacks.
Sounds good.
Heck.
Roll to hit twice,
So-
baby.
First shot, fuck. 11. Second
11
shot,
misses. 18 hits.
Very nice.
Okay.
You're narrowing
So,
it. It's
for-
between 11 and 18.
No, it's between the 12 and 18.
Oh, you're right.
But also, I'm going to use one of my risk die,
Mhm.
and I have a thing called Grazing Shot, where once per turn, when you miss with a ranged attack roll, you can expend 1 risk die to deal damage equal to the roll of the die plus 3.
Okay.
In the yeah, so
So go ahead, roll damage, and then you can roll your die plus 3 for the one that hit.
I was also gonna ask, do I roll is it saying I roll a hit die plus 3, or is it I
No,
roll
the risk die.
It's the risk die.
Okay, risk die.
You roll a risk die, because those grow and change as you level.
Got
It's like superiority dice.
So he's
Roger
going to
that.
take 7 plus 6 is 13 damage.
the damage.
13
pretty good.
damage as your first shot goes wide, but the second shot catches on one of his shoulders that's holding Sherlong.
All right, and he's slowed now as well, so.
Perfect. Is that for you
That
then? Are you
is-
going to move anywhere?
I guess, yeah, I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, just 30.
Sweet.
Get
Sounds
a
good.
little bit, yeah. Actually, do I have any bonus actions? I forgot to
Was
look
it a
at those
bonus
real
action to do that grazing shot? Or not?
No, it's a free action.
Gotcha. So, for the Alpengrendel, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to use,
No, yeah, I don't
Sounds
have
good.
one that I can use at the moment.
the Alpengrendel you're going to see as it is his turn now, beginning of his turn, you see as a lot of the snow starts to coalesce around his feet and melt into his body, and you can see that one of the bolts that Umbra stuck him with gets pushed out as the wound heals. He is going to make a multi-attack as well on, I think he's going to make 2 attacks. He's going to make a claw attack against Sherlong in his grasp, and then he's going to try to lean down and swing with his tusks at Habling. So, Sherlong, that is a 19 plus 8 to hit for a 27.
Jesus.
No good. Ducked it.
Gotcha. And then Habling for the tusks, that is a 12 plus 8 for a dirty 20. Alright,
And that hit.
indeed. So, Sherlong, you are going to take 9 plus 5 is 14 slashing damage as its claws squeeze into your body, and then you can see the blue magic on its fingertips as you're going to take some cold damage as well. You're going to take another 4 cold damage on top of that for a total of 18 damage.
18?
18.
Okay, we're gonna Stone's Endurance that mug.
Okay.
And we're gonna
Oh.
reduce that by 4.
Alright, so
Oh,
14 damage. Only 14 damage. And then, for Habling, I need to roll the D8 for his tusks, you see the same thing happen where the end of his tusk starts getting this light blue frosted glow. As I'm not rolling a D20 for damage, that'd be silly. I need the D10.
Oh no. Oh no.
You are going to
10
take
trillion damage.
13 piercing damage plus 5 cold damage for a total of 18.
18.
God damn.
18.
And you are now knocked prone on the ground.
Oh! Fallen and I can't get up!
You've fallen and you can't get up. And then I think it is going to use this. I need to make a cone.
Fuck.
How long is
Bro.
this? It's a 30-foot cone.
Oh,
Jesus fuck.
man.
Is it a snow cone?
Why does everything have breath weapons?
I made the joke this time, not bullshit.
Yeah, we're aiming it over here. We're gonna hit all of you guys. I need
Oh.
all of
I'm
you
out
to
of
make a con saving throw.
Mason.
I
I
need
don't know what you're talking about.
I need Sherlong, Arborata, Umbra, and Rov to make a con save.
Bro.
Carson, we got
Declared
lucky. We
what
got very
square
lucky.
I'm in.
21.
He
Don't
Yeah.
tell me if I failed yet. I think I can. What is
Bro won't even know if he fails.
indeed
He's clueless.
That's a
Remember,
21
you can-
save.
Probably.
does indeed.
I think, and
I got a 16.
Mr. Sherlock, I think for saving throws, can you add that D6?
Yeah, you
Remember?
can edit if you want to.
So you can add a D6 if you want to.
Rolled a
You
19.
saved anyways.
Yeah, I
You rolled a
think so.
19,
never mind.
so I think you're okay.
Arborata, you said you
Gamble
rolled a
that- we'll
16.
gamble that it's good.
Yes.
Correct.
Perfect. The only one who failed then is Rev. So-
Give me 1 second. Do I need to?
And you're on the very corner of it, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Just barely
I'm gonna
clipped him.
use a risk die to. I'm able to add my risk die to that now.
Okay, go ahead, roll it.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Fuck! One. That
You
doesn't
rolled
save
a
me.
1.
I hate this bullshit.
All right,
And it's so bullshit.
you guys are going to take.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
But if I say no,
Well, that's
Not
unfortunate.
now.
4, 8, 12, 16, 19.
What?
Rev is going to take 25 cold damage, and your speed is halved until the Oppengrundel's next turn. The rest of you are going to take 12 cold damage.
What the fuck?
Oh,
You know-
Rev, your speed is not only halved, but you also have disadvantage on attack rolls till the start of its next
Mother.
turn.
You got frozen.
Yep.
You got frozen.
As it lets out this deep guttural roar, and you can see that the snow that was just absorbed into its body, it is expelled forward with that light blue magic. I'm gonna put this up here so I can use it later. And the fire got put out. Fuck it. Fire's gone.
I was gonna say,
No.
should we put the fire out? Yeah.
Are we in the dark now? Can we see still?
You can still see.
It's like,
Okay.
it's like
Yeah,
I don't remember what time. I don't remember what time.
It's alright.
It's like dawn.
Okay.
it's always
It
nighttime.
is now Arborata's turn.
Alright, I think I'm gonna hit him with Witch Bolt.
Sounds good. Roll a hit.
Alright, that is a 6 to it, so pretty. That is an 8.
Nice.
8.
An 8 does not hit.
God damn it. Fuck.
I say toughers
No,
and an
that
oopers, as they
sucks.
say.
That sucks. Well then. I think I'm gonna stay back here actually.
Sounds good.
I don't like being in the range of those tusks, so I think I'm just gonna keep my happy ass back here.
Man, you
Sounds
don't.
good.
You haven't even been hit with them.
My grandmother called me, but I will still be halfway listening.
Okay.
Yep, sounds good.
Tell
Alright.
her we say hi.
Is that it for you, Arborata? Or do you have a bonus action cantrip? I don't think you have a bonus action cantrip, do you?
Healing word.
Healing Word's not a cantrip, it's a spell. You can't cast 2 spells in a turn. Nope.
But it's there.
It should sit next to it if it's a cantrip or not.
Yeah, it should be sorted in your spells.
Well, I'm looking at bonus actions and it says healing word, so.
But you can't cast 2
Yeah, but it's a
spells in
spell.
the same turn.
Oh, I see.
You can do a cantrip and a spell, but you can't do 2 spells.
2024 rules, baby.
That's actually D&D 5e rules. That's not even 2024.
Has
That's
been
a-
around before.
Yeah, no, I don't
I
know.
think 4e you could, but
Alright, well,
Yeah.
then, never mind. I
That's right.
stay where I'm at.
Sounds good.
They
We look
changed
back to
the
top
wording
then.
So you couldn't action surge, take the magic action. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. That's what they did.
No double fireball, GG.
Probably gonna shoot.
Umbra, back at you.
Yeah. I'm gonna move first, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll sit there.
I like spinning. Sorry, I got asked if I was okay, and I said that. My bad. I
Okay.
forgot that.
I rolled over a 10 this time. That's a 19, so that's a crit.
Thank God. Indeed.
It's a 12 plus 11, so 23.
Indeed.
And double 15s for 26.
Yes, sir. All 3 hit.
Okay, get another dice.
That's the one. Careful.
Stinky roll, kinda. 3 and 6 and 4 is 10 plus 18, so 28 damage.
Nice big hit. That's another flurry of bolts. Line his body.
Dawson, my turn.
Sherlong, your go.
He's
Might not
talking
be
to his
able to.
grandma.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. I'm
I-
assuming he's trying to break free.
Yep. You know what? I'll roll for him. Well, I can look and see what his roll was before. Sherlong's
plus
athletics
four,
is a
it's
plus
18.
6. It was a plus 6 before.
6. Yeah.
So I'm going to roll with advantage because he has advantage on it. That is a 16 for him. And it's a
If you
plus
want, you
8
can
for the
add that
Alpengrendel.
D6.
D6 wouldn't help. The Alpengrendel rolled a natural 17 for a 25, so
Understood.
he's unable. And we'll say it is just next turn, so we can keep the flow of combat. Habling, it's your go.
Alright, so as a bonus action, before I do anything, I'm just going to put a seal on him.
Sounds good.
Oh, oh.
And then now, I'm going to... Oh yeah, I
You
gotta...
should stand up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
Sounds good. Half your movement.
Okay. And then I'm going to hit him with the scythe now.
With the thickness.
With the thickness.
It's almost a 4, and I
19.
was scared.
Okay, one... Yes.
Nice.
Damn.
Damage is not damaging to them.
That's
Okay,
yeah. It's
cool. It's a 3!
That's 3 damage. As he is, he's looking pretty bad at the moment.
And then now, since I did that, I'm going to burn my seal on him because I damaged him.
Sounds good.
Hold on, let me find the thing.
I like do
bad.
necrotic this time, yeah.
Yeah, necrotic. I'd already
Nice.
5.
Let's go. We
5
did
necrotic.
One.
And
He
then
is
now we use calling for more necrotic,
indeed,
since I damaged bloody creature.
indeed.
Oh,
He's holding on by a thread.
There's no way.
Yeah,
got like
he's
1 HP.
he's holding on.
Get Habling out of
He's
here.
looking pretty bad.
Habling should have full died. I'm saying it.
He did full die, but then the straws saved him.
He should have full died twice. Habling's
True.
rolls are dog shit too.
It happens.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm getting sad. I'm getting depressed.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting single ability dependent.
And then now, he's not a constructor undead, right? Like, I'm just gonna ask that right now. I
He's
know
not
that makes
constructor
sense.
undead.
Cool.
Nope, it's all good.
All right.
Yeah, man, it's the undead yeti.
I am going to give.
Undead.
I'm going to give Sherlong.
I'm back. I'm sorry, I failed you.
It's okay.
No, it's okay.
You just failed your strength check.
How much
Ow!
damage did I deal with burning that seal again? Was it
It was 5.
5.
necrotic.
5?
5.
Sherlong is going to gain 5 temporary HP.
Sounds good.
Let's
Sherlock gets 5 temp HP.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then also, since I burned a seal on him, I'm going to gain 3 temp HP. 'Cause I
Nice.
can do both those at the same time.
Nice. Sweet. All right. Unless you'd like to move out of his reach, it'll be Bolshoi's turn.
No, if I move out of his reach, he gonna slap me.
Mhm.
He gonna pimp slap me. No, thank you.
Like
You're gonna stay here.
bullshit.
we gonna finger your booty hole.
Bullshit, yeah, baby.
It is Bullshit
I
the
know.
Clown.
Balshit time.
Baljit from Phineas and
Guys, I
Ferb.
wonder what he's gonna do.
Balshit? Guys, no way.
Baljeet!
Guys, wait, no way. He's gonna hit the.
I'm gonna snap my fingers once again and hit the 2 other flash.
Perfect. Go ahead.
First one is a 19.
19 hits.
The second one is a 14.
14 just misses.
Oh.
DC 15, boys.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Or AC.
AC.
6 damage once again.
Oh, you want to do
Let's
this?
go.
The little marionette that was helping what's his name?
Sherlong.
is going to grab the party streamer thing, I guess, or the ribbon, and is
Yeah.
going to just wrap it around this monster's neck, and he's going to pull, and he's just going to choke him out like a gorilla almost.
Yep.
Can you
It
choke
does
him
that.
so
It
hard
crawls
that
up on
like,
the fur.
decapitates
Mm-hmm.
just
It
the
chokes
head
him so hard, and it sits there, and it drops Sherlock, and it's trying to pull at it, but its fingers aren't able to get beneath the ribbon. It's too tight. As you watch it choke out, it falls over out of breath, and as its tongue lolls out, you can see a bit of confetti drip out of its mouth.
Guys, I would just like to highlight that I did 62 damage to the thing and I did not kill it, and I don't think I've done a single killing blow this entire campaign on anything meaningful.
The last two have gone to Bolshoi.
It's me. Yeah.
Now that he's dead, can I decapitate him and take his head?
If
I
you'd
want it
like
as
to,
a
yeah.
trophy.
Sure.
Yeah, I
You're
want.
going to
I want
attack
his head.
Bolshoi next.
I just want
Sorry,
to
this
say,
guy.
Bolshoi's a fucking kill stealer.
I literally crit the last guy though. and
Bolshoi's
That's
third
true.
partying.
I did a lot of damage to the last
Bolshoi's
guy.
smurfing in my ranks.
True.
Bro, you're
Did I-
smurfing in these ranks.
No.
What's up, Sherlock?
Did I take any damage while I was gone?
Nope.
You did not.
No. Okay. And then, do I keep that bardic inspiration?
You
Yes.
do until I think long rest, or until you.
It might
use
be 10 minutes or something. I know 2024
Oh, it
rules
is.
specify it.
I'll look.
Yeah.
Look.
Anyways, it's either like 10 minutes, an hour, or it's a long rest.
Once within the next hour, so you have an hour.
You have an hour.
You're on a chicken clock, buddy.
Indeed.
But I'm pretty sure we're gonna keep our journey going. We might just get arrested anyways. But who knows?
Indeed. You guys start to pull up, and I'll say it's a few hours of walking still, so your bardic inspiration would be gone at this point. But you're continuing your journey, and it's about midway through the day where you look and you can start seeing the lights that you were told to look for that would indicate a town up here in the mountains. And so you guys start heading, and you can see, as you start getting closer, a quaint little, not as small as Wickermore Village, a little bit bigger, but similar styling, if not a little more hardy to deal with some of the weather. Still very small, very quaint houses, very humble abodes, I would say, is what you look around and see. You can see, however, hanging in the trees, there are bats. Some of them are flying around. Most of the locals aren't paying really any mind to them. A lot of people are just kind of doing their day-to-day thing as you approach. I'd say, as soon as you enter town, one of the biggest buildings would be in the middle. Be the tavern in this town. It is called A Cold Ale. That is it, at the Briar Public House. It is meant for travelers, I say. It'd be easy to find. And as you kind of step up, you guys can explore as you want.
Do you have a picture of this town?
Yeah, I can get you a picture. Let's see. This one will do.
You're doing
There's
this
not a
in the wrong
great-
order, man. We're supposed to meet in the tavern, not go to the tavern.
I know. Here we go. I think this should work. This is, the baseline is kind of what you guys see in the town. However, it becomes very obvious what you see in the background there. Above this town, there is a large monastery that has its own lights glowing within. Yeah. And that's what you would see.
What were we here to investigate again? It was some monster, right?
Like, I don't know. I think all we got from fucking Her Majesty was,
Adela.
yeah, her name. Was that they were like she had gotten like this premonition from a dude and says like maybe we should go here and deal with something like maybe
Got bad
Okay.
vibes.
like another demon or something.
Okay, so
And
we don't
then
know
it's
exactly.
Like, okay.
She got bad juju, but as you were leaving,
Yeah.
Weston Murdoch, the guy in charge of the abandoned church, came and told you that two of their worshippers, or two of their followers, Melina and Gareth, went to go possibly recruit some more followers. They went to a monastery, they heard, the Silver Bell Monastery, where it had this beautiful bell that could possibly find some more worshippers. Gareth had been stopped when they had gotten into Dawn's Gate, and a stable hand took him aside to speak to him, and him and the boy never returned. And so Melina was able to escape, worried when she couldn't find Gareth, told Weston, and Weston told you all that one of our guys just went missing up here, talked to a stable hand and never came back, and he's worried. So you're also looking
Okay.
for Gareth, a gray-eyed, short beard, long-haired man.
Yeah,
So don't talk to any stablemen. Got it.
pretty much. So, I think you said we were going to the tavern or like the public house.
The Briar Public
So-
House, right in the middle. Grab a cold ale.
I think we should we head inside, my friends?
Yeah, I don't
Down.
like the cold. Let us go.
You'd make your way inside.
As we walk in, I'm going to bonus action activate my cape as billowing.
Perfect. You have a cape of billowing. It starts billowing like there's a wind, but there's not actually a wind. It's crazy.
Horrifying. God damn.
I know.
That is the sole purpose of that magic item.
Yep, that's all it does. You'd step inside, and you'd see not a lot. It looked bigger on the outside, but you can see the actual portion of this building that's set aside as like the bar and dining area is much smaller than the rest that is just used as like a community center. And you can see that there's a short, kind of stoutly man with a big old mustache, like a big old dwarf stash, is just sitting behind the bar and he's like cleaning a glass with a rag. Care for a drink? Well,
Take a pint of your finest ale, my dude.
take a seat. Doesn't
Make
even
that
look up
two.
from his glass. When he's gonna turn around, he'll start grabbing some glasses and just pouring from a stout, and filling up some steins of ale. He's gonna fill up a few. You'll just set him out. He's not really looking at you. He kind of just like slides them, throws them onto the table. What you here for?
We're here on the lookout for some missing folk from the next town over. We were told he was making contact with a stable boy of sorts and has not been seen since.
Man gone missing, huh? I ain't too strange around these parts. What'd you say his name was?
What was his name?
Gareth?
What was his name?
Gareth?
Gareth?
Gareth.
Someone
Gareth, huh?
actually remembers an NPC name. That's
Gareth,
crazy.
I say confidently in character.
Perfect. I'm sure I never heard no Gareth, but ain't too surprised more folk go missing. I reckon you'll probably find him up in the monastery up there. Heed of advice, though. If that's what you're looking for trouble. And you need to be on your best behavior. Talk good about, well, the missus here. And he's going to reach over, and underneath of his, like the bar side, he's going to grab a book, and he's going to hand it out to Sherlong. You're going to look, and you're going to see on the title, not the title, on the front, there is nothing there but a very finely filigreed golden rose as kind of the picture of the book. That there's the Bible there, the Crimson Rose. Them folk up there worship it. They try to make us worship it. And lest you see anybody suspicious, I suggest you read that and get real good with the knowledge. It'll serve you a lot better than walking around unknown.
I think this is a task for Habling.
What?
Yeah.
Can I-
Well,
can
thank
I-
you kindly, sir. May I ask what your name is, my friend?
Folk call me Christoph. Christoph Gruber.
Awesome.
Dog.
Any
Oh,
relation
puppy.
to Hop?
He's being needy tonight. He's being needy tonight.
Oh, just
Um,
a little bit.
Alright, you just
Can
need-
can
you just need a
Habling
scratch.
could Habling see the book from Sherlong for a moment to see if there's like
I'd
any
say-
weird language or anything like that?
I'd say
Yeah,
you guys could
absolutely
just
hang.
lay it out on the bar, and you could all kind of be like looking as they flip through it.
Okay.
You'd
I will not, because
Yeah?
Umbra sees any religion other than worshipping the Raven Queen as
Heresy.
Mm, good to know. You'll start looking through, and you're going to start seeing a lot of worship, a lot of psalms, a lot of prayers, a lot of different sermons about something called the Crimson Rose. It is a religion, of course, worshiping a goddess of love, of fertility, of mortality and of life. And you start to pick up that, probably from Kristoff and his demeanor, especially after telling you to play nice and read this and get familiar with it quick. Um, they want you to be part of this religion. You wouldn't find anything different, I'd say, than really any other religious texts. I'd say if you would like to make a group intelligence roll, minus Umbra because he's not reading, you guys can do that, and we can kind of pick up what more information you would glean from the book.
We just roll in intelligence.
Intelligence.
I can barely read.
Nice.
What up? I'm Jared. 19.
Rev. Oh
19.
man.
Read.
That's a 3.
Nice.
Halfling.
I rolled an 8,
Shit
so
confirmed.
Nice.
That is a 13.
Dude, I wish I would have died. I want my other character, especially after these shit rolls, man.
How do I make
Happens.
intelligent? Oh, just click.
Just click on the
Yep.
intelligence. Oh!
Nice.
Along the most intelligent.
He's more intelligent than Habling. I found
Sherlong
that
the Smartaladen.
Sherlong the Smartaladen. Yeah. 10 points. 10 points to the next monster.
10 points to Gryffindor.
You start reading, and you would find something that catches your eye, Sherlong. You start reading about this Night of Flames. Every 3 nights, a sanguine hunt happens throughout the town and up the mountainside, trying to look for anybody who outwardly despises or outwardly speaks against the Crimson Rose and those of the Crimson Monastery or any of their faithful. You hear this event, the Night of Flames, is when they take up any of these non-religious, any of these blasphemous, and they give them a chance to repent upon a pyre. Should they refuse, the Night of Flames commences.
Umbra's in danger.
Huh.
Umber doesn't know that until Sherlong says something. If he does,
That's true.
Sherlong, does Sherlong think Habling might freak out if he knows something like that? I roll a.
you could roll an insight against Habling, I'd say.
Let's see if he's gonna freak out.
Yeah. I'd
16.
say 16 is all right. For a 16, how do you think Habling would feel about it? Habling?
Oh, I get to choose?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know your whole disposition against religions and stuff.
Well, Habling is open to all religions. He doesn't, he's not judgy. Religion is religion. People have their beliefs. But with this one, it kind of scares him with how they deal with non-believers. He's never seen anything like this. And, he doesn't know if he should follow it or not, especially if they do this to people. He don't know. He's scared.
Sure.
He's genuinely scared for the first time about a cult.
I think you would pick up probably the same feeling that a lot of your companions would, that generally you disagree with burning people alive if they don't agree with your religion. But I think you know that your party members could handle it.
So I'll trust that Habling's got his head on straight today, and we'll share it.
Perfect.
Just what?
Is there any what's the word? Writing or like signs, anything in there that aren't natural or aren't normal?
I was gonna say, is there any demon?
Yeah, demon shit.
I'd say no demon talk, just using the intelligence rolls that I had you guys make already. You would have picked up the Night of Flames stuff, and I'd say, along with that, one random patron who was in the bar. Oh, I'm sorry. Bolshoi, go ahead.
Bolshoi reading this book and hearing the Night of Flames, he's going to recall back to when they were in the train, and Vadim mentioned to him, in paradise, the angels hang upside down, the fire shoots right side up, and the bell is still ringing silver. As we entered the town, we saw several bats. As we know, bats are winged creatures, and they like to hang upside down.
Indeed.
And after hearing this, Night of Flames, fire shooting right side up, is this related to that proverb that Vadim mentioned?
You can make a history check with advantage.
Oh my.
Didn't you also say there was a giant silver bell in the monastery?
And there's a giant bell in the monastery.
Weston Murdoch may have mentioned that.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh my
You get the
God.
strong inclination that whatever Vadim was babbling about is starting to make a lot more sense now.
Yeah. Can I? He probably wouldn't know anything about it though.
You could ask.
I don't know if I'll kind of like while people are reading the book and like talking amongst themselves, I'm going to summon Vadim and ask him what he meant, like or like ask him what he meant about it, like what it means.
Well, with the power that we beckon, there is information beyond our grasp. I simply pointed you the right direction. It's time to watch how it plays out, huh? It's like one of the theater shows.
He gets like flashbacks to his days in the theater and being a slave to Vadim, and he just like smacks him away or like whisks him away.
You whisk him away to the sound of him laughing. He's laughing at you as he does that, specifically at you too, and you know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Thank you. That's all I wanted.
Perfect.
After hearing about this, their treatment of people who don't agree with them, I'm just going to trace the sigil of the Raven Queen on his chest and just mutter, "Forgive me."
You actually
you deafened yourself?
Yeah, I hit that key by accident.
It's alright, shit happens.
And he's gonna read up so he doesn't, get burned at the stake and fail his mission.
Yeah, absolutely. You do this.
He fears the Raven Queen, but he fears death by fire more.
And as you guys are reading
this,
this,
fail the Raven Queen because I'm looking for this for her.
At this point, as you guys are kind of reading and sitting there, taking a few minutes to go through and skim and pick up the necessities, maybe. Some common things to say about, just praising not the Raven Queen, praising the Crimson Rose. A random patron would have approached you from behind. A small, slight woman, kind of mousy face, blonde hair, just any kind of old farmer that might have been up in these parts growing root vegetables. Excuse me, I overheard you talking to Christoph. You're looking for a man named Gareth.
Yes, what can you, he went missing, we heard from a friend of ours in the next town over. What can you, tell us of his, do you know him?
Well, based on your description, we did see a man come through here like that. At least out by my farm. We live close to the stables and... Well, if that's the man that's fitting your description, I suspect they didn't like him trying to recruit others to whatever new religion was brought up here. And I think the Knight of Flames is for him.
Did they take him to the monastery?
It's my best guess. Almost guaranteed, really.
Thank you for your assistance. We will, have to go investigate, I'd say.
May her grace be with you. And she puts on a forced smile and walks out the door.
How obvious of a forced smile is it? Is it like one of those like really exaggerated ones?
Extremely. It's so obvious you get the sense she's trying to also convey the message to stay peachy. Don't let them see you.
Jim Carrey Grinch levels.
I was gonna say, it's like that Smile horror movie where it's literally ear to ear.
Yeah.
But are they bought into, or are they like they're telling us to play along with them?
They're telling us to play along.
Play along.
Yeah.
Well, I think, my friends, the answer is clear. We have to go to the monastery in order to find our missing person.
You would see, as you guys step outside and maybe have this discussion or maybe start heading up towards the monastery, you would hear the stamping of hooves as you watch a group, what would you call a group of people riding horses? I can't remember.
Cavalry?
A troop.
A cavalry, maybe? A troop? You'd see a troop of about 4 or 5 people riding these horses, and alongside them, these dogs that, they're almost too quick for you to really get a good handle on, but they don't look like normal dogs at all. Too membranous, too strange. As you watch them all running, you can see tied to the backs of these horses, they are dragging the body of a headless Alpengrendel, and you see that there are 2 different people who are bound and gagged riding on the back of 2 of these horses as they ride through the center of town and head up towards the monastery.
Well, I think we should probably follow them.
How long ago did those 2 people from the Brightsinger church go missing? Did they say it all?
Just one of them went missing.
Just one of them went
I thought it
missing.
was two.
Yeah,
I
it was
believe.
the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Two
I
of
might be
them
able to
came up
pull
here.
them.
One of them made it back.
It was a few days for sure, because I mean the journey back would have taken 3 days.
Yeah. I want to
They might be
say
dead. They
I don't
might
know.
be dead.
it's possible. It is possible.
It's possible.
Especially if that ritual is like every 3 nights.
Yeah,
And it took us 3 nights to get up here.
Yeah,
I think we're
I'd
a bit
say.
late. Let's head home.
Yeah, it would have been about 3.
Hang
Since
on.
it's a 3-day trek, it would have been 3 days. She came back, and it would have been about 3 days since then. So
Well,
I didn't look it up. We can head
He
home.
fucking dead.
Exactly.
Dead as hell, boy.
indeed.
I think we should probably follow these guys.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I agree.
Yes.
You said
Cool.
they were dragging people bound and gagged?
They were
to them,
dragging
you said?
the monster we killed to the monster.
Oh.
They're dragging a headless Alpengrendel. They've got it tied and bound with a bunch of ropes, the body, and they're dragging it behind the horses. And then there's 2 people bound and gagged who are like resting over top 2 of the horses. As
Okay.
there's a rider with them, like keeping them there. Cool.
Let's chase after him.
Indeed. And so you guys get
Get-
out
Get
and you head out.
moving.
just
Indeed.
Soccer mom fast walk after them.
Oh yeah.
It's like an angry principal power walk, or like angry
gonna
teacher
say,
through the
I
hallway.
equipped my 2.
What's
We're gonna
the
hit the-
Malcolm
the
in the Middle's
Putin walk.
dad name? Dad's
Malcolm-
name?
I don't remember.
who?
What? Who are you talking about, Mason? What?
The dad, like the guy
The
that
dad, guy that plays Walter White, but he's not.
Bryan Cranston. Yeah.
What his name is in the show?
Episode, yeah. Anyways, the episode where he's just power walking as a sport.
Power walking?
That's in Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, that's what we're talking
What I
about.
said.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
I thought he was talking about Breaking Bad.
No.
No, no, it's
Not
the same.
bad.
I'm just saying it's the same actor
The
that
same
does it.
Freaking good.
My bad, pimp.
Anyway.
USB.
Anyway, sorry. I was doing something real quick. Deli shoes.
Onwards and upwards.
Oh,
Indeed.
man. I gotta zoom
On
out.
our way to our deaths.
Yes, sirs and ma'am.
Some hasty scribbles at the bottom.
There are some hasty scribbles where I'm blocking things out that you guys don't get to see yet.
I was wondering what you were doing because I was like, I saw you looking at something.
Uh-huh. And here you guys
That's
are.
very-
This is the first
Huge,
floor.
there's a lot of squares.
There is a
That's
lot
very
of squares.
mapped.
Yeah.
Dude, I got flashbanged.
You guys would be approaching from the east side here, and so if you'd like to stop somewhere else, you can.
Jesus.
But-
Sneeze.
We've been kidnapped.
Enhance.
Uh-huh.
Enhance. I see weapons off to the right.
Yeah.
There's a shed and some stuff
Weapons.
off to the right as you guys are approaching.
I can't see. Oh, I
Oh.
see them now.
So there's a shed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
There's
do
a
you
couple
want
of
to check out
shelves.
the
It
shed?
looks like
On a
it looks like
shed.
stables, and then one of them's got like some
It-
weapons.
yeah, the stables.
There's stables and then there's a shed in the back. Like,
Alright.
You can go there if you guys. You can go there if you want to, but
I want to. Habling wants to go inside, but it's up to you guys.
I don't know.
I was
feel
gonna say,
like
I don't
there's
know.
we-
I'd say, I'd remember you guys are approaching, and I don't think you wouldn't know what's inside these buildings. You know, I could have graded those out
Yeah.
too. But in character, you guys are approaching. You would see that there's these stables off to the right. You'd see some kennels outside as well for whatever these dog things were, and you see this like large wall as you're starting to approach. So, do with that what you will.
I would like to head into the monastery. But that's,
Yeah, same here.
I like.
Okay.
I
If
don't know.
if they
I-
burn non-believers, I don't want to know what they'll do
Yeah.
to thieves if we take anything.
Well, I'm
Right,
not
like
really
trespassers.
sure.
Are these the big doors to get in?
Indeed. You'll walk up to the gate. You travel up a winding
was
pass
on?
through the slate gray mountains for what feels like hours. Then, through a copse of trees, you see it. The high stone walls of a monastery with a bell tower rising stories above. Thousands of bats swarm in and out of the belfry, spreading out on a night flight into the valley below. At the center is a grand cathedral, its magnificent stained glass windows casting crimson light into the mountain pass, lighting a path toward the monastery's sealed gates. Blood-red banners hang from its walls, emblazoned with a golden rose. A pair of armored soldiers keep watch atop the battlements, but they haven't noticed you yet. To one side of the gates is a clearing that holds a stable, a cabin, and several strangely large wooden boxes. And so if you guys decide to approach the gate, one of the warriors on the battlements raises a hand in greeting. New guests, please, come in. We have warm beds and food for the weary. What brings you here? Were you drawn by the grace of the Crimson Rose?
Yes. Yes, we were.
Yes.
Yes, my friend.
Yes,
We've come to
Ah.
bask in her light.
Wonderful, wonderful. Please step inside. You're about to watch one of the many awesome sermons at this place. And they start, you can hear the cranking of wheels being turned as this gate slowly starts to open in front of you. And you are
Crank
able,
that Soldier Boy.
you are able to step inside. Let me honestly open this in a new tab and
Hey
zoom in
guys,
so I can
Do
see
you also see this?
Yeah, the pyre looking thing.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
what that is. It's probably fine.
It's probably nothing.
We
haven't
might see
seen that
this
yet.
on one of the third days.
I hope Umbra's acting is very good because I think it might come in handy.
Mine is. I got a +10, bitch.
Habling don't need to act. All he needs to do is be himself. He'll pray to whatever the fuck he needs to
Well,
do.
being an assassin, his acting is not the greatest, but he'll try his best.
Mhm.
Hide. Hide.
It's not good.
See, you and I.
That could work.
I think we just go in guns blazing.
I do have a +8 to stealth, so if
Just if anything goes wrong, just hide. They're gonna look for
I
you
will talk.
first.
I will talk as
I
Talon.
have a
I can also
+7
teleport
to
away,
survive,
so that we'll
first
see.
there's danger, I know.
We heading in?
We head in.
Head
At
in.
least I do.
Let's head in.
I say we go.
All right.
Alright.
So you can walk where you want.
Well,
There's no one
What do
like
we see?
guiding us.
So, yeah, what do we see when we enter the front gate?
Yeah.
I think you would see, you look around, there are, let me see, I probably have some extra things to note for you guys. So, you would step in, and most of this is open air until you start getting into some of the actual rooms of the monastery. When you step down those stairs that are directly in front of you guys, you'll be inside the actual building. So, here's a few things to take note of, should you guys want to do something or try stuff. The ceilings. The rooms and hallways stand 15 feet tall. Doors. The side of doors that faces hallways and common areas are covered in spikes. Anyone who tries to break down a door from the spiked side takes piercing damage. And most of these doors will be unlocked unless I say otherwise.
why are doors covered in spikes?
Good question.
This is a welcoming
Lighting.
thing.
Unless otherwise stated by me. Most areas are lit by candles, sconces, and torches, and will be considered bright light. You would notice, I'd say, you know what? I'll just make the decision for you guys. You would look in and you could see a small fire blazing kind of straight ahead of you through these doors, and you could hear commotion and possibly the chanting of some kind of sermon. And so you'd step in to the common grounds area. In here, you would make note on the floor, this is a bloodstone structure. I don't know if that would mean anything specific to you guys. However, you can see pools of blood beneath your feet as you can see 6 bodies have been piled and tied to the pyre around in a hexagon shape. You don't know how long the blood has been here, but you can see that there are obviously trails from at least a few of the bodies that are being led towards the pyre. Any of the windows you see here are stained red, and most are arranged into a rose petal pattern, kind of mosaic on the glass itself. And the other thing you guys don't get to know yet unless you try something. However, you'd step into this common area. Excuse me, my goodness, dude, I'm freaking falling apart. I believe that's that area and that area. Scattered, get out of here. Scattered throughout the monastery's courtyard are stone statues. Angels, priestesses, and mourners, dripping with slick red liquid. Foreboding walls enclose the space, and red-stained windows and the bell tower loom like glaring eyes. In the center, an unlit pyre stands with 6 stakes, each holding a bound, sobbing figure. I said that there's a small fire started already, so we're going to go with that instead. A crowd in red robes surround them, waving torches and shouting, "Glory to the Crimson Rose! Blood for the Blood God!" Nope, that's not what they said. Blood from the thorn! Beauty from the petal! That would have been funny though, huh? Atop a staircase, a man in crimson and gold robes watches silently, waiting for a moment to address the crowd.
Do we recognize any of the people that are on the or not recognize, but like
You could make a perception check to see if any of them match the description of Gareth that you had gotten.
that's
I will as well.
description?
I will as well.
Did you say insight?
Perception. That's a natural, or that's a natural 19 for a 20.
Nice.
I also got a 19, so 23.
Nice.
Can't tell
I
if
got a
it's
12.
Fuck you, bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Natural
I got it.
20 with a 4, so that's a 24.
I got a 17.
Most of you rolled pretty good, so you would see that very plainly. The man very front and center towards you guys matches that description of short hair, beard, long hair, short
alive.
beard. Yes, the gray eyes. But you can see he has been severely beaten, lacerated, bruised, scarred, as he has been bound. Hands behind his back, kind of almost, I want to say hogtied, where his wrists are tied behind him to his ankles, and he's like sitting on them, as these also wrapped around and tied to the stake.
Would it be?
How many people? Yeah, how many people in this church are there within this room?
I'd say using your guys' perception checks, you would see quite a few people. You'd see a little over a dozen of these worshippers. You would see some people in finer vestments, around 8 to 10 of them. And you would see that there are about 3 dozen other people here who aren't wearing any kind of robes at all. That might just be people of the village, people here in the monastery. I'd
So
say
the sin is it'd probably be suicide if you tried to fight them.
you would also
So there's
see
like 50
3.
people here.
Yes, there's about 50 people. That includes, you would
we-
notice 3 sentries, I would call them. You'd see 2 standing on either side of the top of the stairs. I guess I could take out a ping tool and actually mark it. You'd see 2 people standing, one here, as the last guy is on the stairs. And you'd see one who is actually sitting right behind you guys, next to the entrance, that you didn't notice until you turned around and looked.
Are there any like sort of sigils or like cultic signs, I guess you could say, or signets that Hablin could see? Are there
You
any
would
at all?
see a lot of, I mean, you could argue that you could assume some of the robes, though you know you're in a monastery, a monkish place. It is pretty common for people to wear robes in a place like this, you would assume. And the only symbol you've seen thus far that would mark anything like that to you is the embroidered rose.
I want to read stuff, man.
I know.
God, I really want to just like I want to try to save them because like I don't want to just let them die.
I don't.
I was gonna say,
Fuck
are
that
we
guy.
free to like mingle right now? You said the dude was waiting for a quiet moment to speak, but
Uh-huh.
I mean, if we're trying to play the
Do
blend-in
we-
game for a little bit at least, I say we go talk to the
I was
people
gonna
that
say,
seem
do
like
we
they're
want
the
to stay
townsfolk.
in a group or do we want to spread ourselves out around the pyre?
I kind
We
of like
can
to
spread
spread
out.
out because.
Yeah, we should probably
Probably.
spread out.
As soon as you guys start
Well,
walking,
then
as soon as you guys start walking, the man with the largest man standing atop those stairs would throw open his arms, and the people would fall silent, and you'd watch as his gaze fixes immediately on your troop.
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to the Crimson Monastery, friends.
Thank you.
I bid you here to watch the purification.
thank you, sir. That's
You
how
look-
Thank you. Great, great
Go ahead.
friend.
He would then follow up. I presume you've heard the good word of Our Lady the Crimson Rose, and if you are indeed here to learn, there is bed, there is food, and there is certainly entertainment.
Entertained.
And he'd kind of gesture down towards the pyre.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't really give a fuck about this guy, like at all. so I think you should probably just watch.
You
I
know,
don't-
Havling's seen worse. These people aren't in for a too bad of a time, I guess you could say. Havling has seen far worse.
Okay, but being fucking flamed alive is not the
I-
greatest feeling.
Rev has, as a monster hunter, he has seen obviously terrible atrocities.
Mhm.
Maybe you don't call them atrocities, but terrible scenes where people are just dead from creatures. He
Yeah.
really doesn't like seeing just the innocent being killed and whatnot. So
Sure.
he's like really fighting his urges right now not to just try and save those people,
Yeah.
because what he's read, this is very much like maybe not a monster in the literal sense, but definitely monstrous actions and morals right here.
Sherlong is inclined to try to save these people, but not necessarily risk his own life doing so.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
Bolshoi kills his entire theater, so he doesn't care.
How Cage?
I was
What's up?
thinking. Go ahead, Rev.
How long before this fire like would probably start like
Actually
starting to
hurting
burn
them.
these people?
You don't know.
Oh well.
Okay. I don't. The fire doesn't seem to be like growing and spreading at any noticeable rate or anything.
Not quite.
Or...
You notice that the small fire you were noticing is actually a man standing behind. It is one of the two who is standing next to the head guy, is holding a torch.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And you'd
so-
see as the head guy would lean over, and he would say, pretty loud, Friar Olaf, please, preach to the captives, and incite them to repent, for their lives are forfeit otherwise. And you would see a man with a crazed look in his eye and a wicked smile. He's got this like blonde hair, and I forget what it's called. It might just be called a friar, where they've got the bald spot on top, those monks do, and then the rest of their
Yeah,
hair
it's
is fine.
friar.
Yeah.
It's called a friar. Okay. You'd see as a man who looks like that, with that blonde hair, the friar, and that crazed look in his eye with the torch and some simple brown monk robes, approaches the pyre, and he starts cautiously brandishing the torches in front of each of these people as he walks around. And he says, please, tell me, are your lives worth living? If, and only if, you accept the crimson rose into your hearts, she will purify your mortal blood and cleanse your wicked souls. Only by opening your hearts to the crimson rose are you set on the path to purification. Please! If you mustn't agree with the ways, then you must be purified on the pyre. So tell me! He walks up to the first person. He holds the torch right under their head, the fire licking at their chin. Do you repent? And you can see a woman who has been crying. Just, yes! I repent! Oh, worship the crimson rose! Good! And he turns and looks at the crowd, and they all start cheering. We have another follower, please! Join your brothers and sisters in the crowd! And very quickly, a few of these people you had noticed in the kind of higher vestment rows with a little more intricacy, a little more embroidery on the around the edges, walk up with a few daggers, and they cut her loose. They unbind her wrists, they unbind her ankles, they unbind her from the stake sitting around, and they kind of pull her, not really forcing her, but they're not really giving her a choice to walk back towards the crowd. And you would watch as Olaf again approaches and goes around in a circle. Do you repent? Please, you must save your soul, lest we spill it these day to purify your soul. And the rest of them, one by one. The second person, free. The third person, free. The fourth person, free. The fifth person, free. And the sixth, in front of you, Gareth, still bound. Please join your brothers and sisters. You don't have to die here. You can live in the glory of her crimson light. Tell me, do you repent? And silence, and he just shakes his head silently as he looks down. And you can see as Friar's smile gets wider. You tell me you don't want to join? Come now, surely this is more important than dying. For what, some stupid light? Some stupid singing wherever you come from? Where are they now? They're not going to save you. Don't be stupid. And he smacks him upside the head. A loud, audible thud. And Gareth just sits there and takes it. And Friar lowers the torch again underneath his neck. Do you repent, sinner? And Gareth, fuck you! And he spits in his face. And he sits there. Abbott, what do you think?
Can I give him a?
You would do that, and everyone's attention would turn back towards you.
No, subtly. I'm just clearing
Oh,
my throat.
you would clear your throat? I think people would look in the silence. There'd be an awkward silence that follows, and they... Have you something to say, newcomer?
Me? No. I'm like looking around, and I kind of like lock eyes with Gareth, and real quickly give him a and like, just we're on his side if he does want to try, play.
Make
along.
a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Oh. Oh.
I really want to make a stand for the bright singer. I really do.
Cage,
That's happening.
Yeah, what's up?
the sentries that the the sentries, what are they wearing? Like, are they wearing like armor and whatnot? Like, look very intimidating.
I can give you a bunch of different descriptions for them. Hey, that's a pretty
Specifically the
good
one
roll.
that's right next to us as
I
well.
was thinking about bailing.
So the one right next to you is a woman in leathers, and you would immediately recognize her as the one that was in the head of the troop of horses that you had seen bringing these people up. She has a few hand crossbows at her side, a large heavy crossbow across her back, a scimitar on one side, and a dagger on the other. She has a very clear burn scar across her face with a nice leather-brimmed cap, and I can give you a picture of her face at least.
Another crossbow user, my beloved.
Indeed. You see her
Not
behind
gonna
you.
fuck another NPC.
Indeed.
She looks quite personable.
Very
She looked
personable.
like a bitch.
I'll give you a picture as well of Friar Olaf.
Oh my
I don't like
Hey.
him.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
Oh.
That's the lead guy, the head honcho.
That's the guy that was burning the.
That is the guy
person.
walking around with the
guy, okay,
brown monk
yeah.
robes. He is not the one that you saw at the top of the stairs. That guy looks different.
He's not the head guy.
Not the head guy. And
Not the
the
big
other
boss.
one off to the right, you guys would see, it'd be off to the abbot's left, your guys' right as you're looking, is a man. He's still holding his post. Still holding his post. That is him.
Also a very
Hanzo.
Very personable man.
very friendly guy. Very friendly man. I can see.
I'm going to like lean between Bolshoi and Umbra and just whisper, I really don't want to see that guy die. If I were to shoot the friar, would you guys be able to stop the dude right next to us? Do you think?
I feel like
I would.
I feel like we should go for the sentries.
Can
first over the fire.
Habling hear Rev?
That's what I meant. I meant like, do you guys
Okay.
can you guys stop the sentry from like advancing on us while we go?
Habling was actually going to shoot the man, that friar guy or whatever, leading the church. He was going to shoot him.
Okay, but how close is he to the pyre?
Yeah, how-
If he
I just
drops
wanna-
the torch, it's gonna light the pyre anyway.
I want to point out there's 50 people in this room.
Yeah.
Okay, but how many of them are like actually there?
Like
one
15.
of their own accord. Of their own accord.
I don't know, and that is
think-
not a.
Cage
I
said like
think that you-
15-ish, I think.
They were down there with us.
There were 15-ish people in robes. There were 8 more people in better robes. And then there were the
Green
3
armor.
sentries plus the head guy at the front.
Um,
And then the rest of the sword.
And then there's like
What
another
I was
3
thinking
dozen
is-
just commoners.
What I was
Oh,
thinking was
the
if,
commoners probably won't fight. Probably.
It's still like a lot
Yeah.
of people.
if we can
That's
talk
still.
Gareth into playing along, and they said they were like letting him go to the crowd, but kind of directing him somewhere. If when they take him somewhere else, we follow him there. Maybe there's less people. Just look for a different opportunity elsewhere. Or worst case scenario, maybe try and grab him and dash.
I was gonna say, I don't think Gareth is gonna play along.
Yeah, because he's
He's
pretty
too devout
devout.
to whatever his
I
own
rolled
thing
I
is.
rolled good on them persuasion checks. That's what we're waiting.
I think you're persuading the people to not attack you, is what you're doing.
Yeah, you're
Right.
doing that. You're
Oh, no,
persuading
I
them
was
to not.
persuading- I thought I was persuading Gareth to play along.
So, with the 17 that you had rolled, or the 14 that you had rolled, you would see that the friar's smile, his wicked grin, kind of falters a little bit, and the abbot at the front, who had started frowning quite deeply when he saw Gareth refusing to repent so much, you see that he raises kind of a questioning eyebrow, and the frown lightens a little bit, and he raises his hand. He says, "That's enough, friar. These newcomers come seeking the glory of our Crimson Rose, and what are we if not hospitable? Please, I invite you newcomers to walk up and convince this man to repent. What a good first action, to let him see the light of the Crimson Rose. Do you think you could do such a thing? If he won't listen to even our highest, maybe he listens to the common folk."
What was the person that asked us to go look for Gareth? What? I can't remember
What
what the
was his
relationship
partner's
was. It
name that
mother
he
and
came in
son.
with?
They
No.
were also part of the
I think it was
church. They're
just-
part of the same.
yeah.
Part of the
Yeah.
Bright Singers, or whatever. I think it was the Bright Singers.
Can I go talk to him? Try and convince him.
Something
You'd
about
see
Derek
that
White,
people-
you said Murdoch.
After he told Friar this, and kind of announced it out loud to you guys, Friar would say, "Very well. clear a path, and he gestures his arms, and you watch as the people immediately clear a path for you guys to kind of approach from the middle. And they're all watching you intently. If you walk up and try to
Fair.
convince Gareth.
I want to
Is
say
there
this in
someone like
advance.
sitting there listening to what we say to him?
What's up, Carson?
The friar's right next to him.
There's people around. I think you'd be able to lean in and get close enough, and you
Okay.
could make a stealth check to see if you want to try to keep anybody from seeing what you're saying.
I
Can do
look,
that.
Like,
Got a plus
at-
7 stealth. I can just let him know, hey, we're on our team. It's up to you. Unless he really doesn't feel like playing along, then fuck him.
Yeah.
Can I like just take a quick glance like around, not at like the higher people, but like at the clergy, like the crowd?
Yeah.
And can I pick out if they are truly with this religion, or if they're really like apprehensive about it, or they really don't want to be a part of it?
Make an insight check.
Ooh. Oh, +7. That is awesome. That is a 16 plus 7.
23. 23 is pretty good. You take a look back at the crowd, and you can immediately see those 23-ish people in robes that are kind of near the front. They seem to be heavily bought into whatever this is. You would take these people as believers of whatever the religion is here. You look and you can see maybe half the commoners are into it as well, but you can see, after noticing the forced smile of many of the villagers below, especially those couple people in the tavern, there's a good number of these people who, if you weren't specifically analyzing each of their faces right now, you wouldn't know that a lot of these people don't really care to be here and don't want to see this, but don't really have any other choice.
Okay. I almost wonder if we could get them to rally with us.
I still wouldn't take
some
that.
shit-
Yeah, there's still commoners. They're not gonna do squat really.
They're not gonna do
Besides,
anything.
be a horde. They're not gonna do much.
Which
But we could form the commoner railgun, guys. Throw a
I was gonna
spear at Mach 5.
we don't need to fight though. We could just try to get it, rescue
we
him,
just
and then
convince
escape
this
for
guy.
now.
Yeah, can I?
There are the stables.
Okay.
Say,
We know where we saw the stables as we were coming in.
Bring him off to a back room after maybe he
Is there...
plays along a little
I
bit.
almost wonder if he will, though.
Can
I-
I talk to him?
Well, if
'Cause
they
I've-
just let
I'm
him,
in
if
his-
they let him go out and about afterwards, then that's even better. We can dip out at some point, But
Can I talk to him, like try and whisper to him secretively to convince him? Because I have gone to his church. I have studied their religion, the
Yeah.
Bright Singer.
Yep.
Okay. Would it be like a stealth or a persuasion check?
I'd say persuasion or deception, depending on how you're trying to convince Gareth to play along. I'd say do it.
Deception.
I'd do it. What are you all going to say to him? Because this will affect how the DC changes.
I'm just. Okay. I have studied your ways, Gareth. I know.
Should say that in front of the whole.
Oh no, like whisper. I mean, I thought.
He's whispering. He's whispering.
Yeah, I said I was whispering.
Mhm.
Gareth, I have studied the Bright Singer. I have gone to your church. I know of whom is there. Please, play along. They will be happy to see you, even if you pretend. Don't even care about this god. Fuck their god. Your god is what truly matters right now. Please, make it back for your friends and your family. That is all that matters.
Make your roll.
Alright, I'm going to do... If I do deception, will it kind of be like untrue? And make it like to where I don't actually care? Because I have higher deception than
I could argue
persuasion
that
or
you're
stealth.
telling him to deceive these people, and you're trying to play off convincing him. I'll say you can pick. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me.
I'll do deception.
Okay.
What's your plus to deception?
6, that's a 15. Please work.
You see, he just shakes his head quietly.
Damn it!
You have one chance to make him reconsider. Who wants to make the next check?
Oh god.
I
plus 7. All right,
have a
I
plus
guess
10
no.
to performance and deception, so
I say deception. I have plus
Maybe it should have been him. Add on to
Yeah.
it, Carson. Add on to it.
I'll
so
give him a
I'm
little-
going to walk with Habling while he's like whispering to him. And I'm going to like be extravagant in my kind of thing while I'm trying to convince him.
Your
And
display.
like in between like sentences or words, I'm going to whisper play.
You're gonna whisper what? It didn't come through.
play along.
Okay, you can also make whatever check you like.
Oh.
I believe in you. Do you have heroic inspiration? Do you have heroic
inspiration?
Please use it.
He gave it to
using
me.
it. I'm using it.
Oh, you get.
Well, he has DM's inspiration is different.
I have a heroic
Alright.
inspiration. Does that matter? Or
That's
Is
what a
that-
heroic inspiration
Yeah.
is. It's a DM inspiration.
Yeah.
They're the same thing, different name.
okay. Okay, that's a plus 10. 17 plus 10 for 27.
Yes, indeed. He looks up, and he has one eye that's pretty much swollen shut. He's missing a few teeth, and his nose is still running from being smacked. And he's like, "Fine. Fine. I repent." And then the friar looks back down, and you can see the friar's smile is completely gone, kind of replaced by like a little bit of anger, a little bit of disgust as he looks at you guys. But you look up and you can see the abbot is smiling wide. He says, "Good. Another to join our fine monastery. Please, friar, pick him up and treat him well. I know you have." And the friar would disgruntledly throw the torch to the side, landing in one of the pools of blood and kind of burning out in the heavy smell of iron. And he would pick Gareth up, not bothering to untie him at all. He'll free him from the stake, but that's about it. And then he's going to kind of pull him along. And it's strange to see Friar Olaf isn't a very big guy, but he's able to one-handed pick him up and like drag him behind him, seemingly with no issue, as he walks him off to the side into a different room.
That's why we do not fight.
Why did everybody else get freed except for Gareth?
Because Gareth's a stubborn
Because
bitch.
they repented. And
Yeah, everyone else was repenting.
Yeah,
Gareth
was
wasn't
kind of
repenting.
hesitant.
Well,
Can
So
we?
that
He's not
I
dead.
Friar
Track of
Olaf
where
may
the
have
da-
wanted
what-
to burn someone.
Can we keep track of where he took Gareth?
I'd say you
Direction?
see him take him off to the left side, and you'd see him walk to these stairs, and then after that, you wouldn't know where they went.
Try and sneak around a corner, try and get one more peek at the next direction they go.
I like to think that this is like an open air kind of situation.
Okay.
So if you look down on this lower map, this is the second floor. I imagine that along the walls here on the side, kind of in this centerpiece, you can see through them. I imagine these are just balconies, or at least these two sides are, and you can like see down. I'd say you looking around would see eventually, after a few seconds, after probably walking across this catwalk, you'd see them walk up and go into this top room, and then you wouldn't see much past that. However, after that, the abbot would look back down at you guys and he says, "Such fine additions to our monastery, to our congregation. Look at them. They convinced a man not to die needlessly and to convert to the true way, to the true path to save your soul and purify your sins. Come now, listen to a sermon." And I get to play a song.
oh.
Yeah. Tony was so big around me that fucking inspiration. I completely forgot about that. Which is funny because I saw it earlier.
It came in clutch.
Indeed.
I also have one.
Ramin Karimloo sings this. If you know who that is, he's pretty famous for being the Phantom in Phantom of the Opera on Broadway.
No way.
Oh
What?
shit!
Awesome. Oh.
I'll turn it up a little more.
I'm not watching your stream. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not watching it right now.
Sag. I can restart it if
listening
you guys
better.
want to start.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
We're good? Okay.
Listen.
I'll go back a few seconds before you start singing.
Bear me under your shadow, sweet as night. No light can pierce me through. Nobody sees me as you do. Stand now, bloodless, unburdened, trained of fear. No be shameful. The dread behind our tears. Hear me, trust me, see me, love me, fear me, judge me. I love you. Who else can know all of your pain? Who do you know could carry their shame as long as you have, but never again? For I am filled by endless love and suffering for you. Hear me, see me, who but I know is God's true gift. What thin black crape her love portends, with hearts agape. Come, souls afflicted, I shall fill your house with all her cold and hollow truth. Bear me under your shadow, sweet as night. No more light shall pierce us through. No one can love you as I do. Trust me. Fear me.
Well,
There you go.
Very nice.
And there is the sermon you guys get to listen to as the congregation sings along with Father Renethir.
you know, for them being like very like devout to a goddess of like love, life, and fertility, they're doing a whole lot of killing and mangling and maiming.
Nah, nah.
Just a little bit.
Only
I
a
think
little.
they're a little confused. I think they're a little confused.
That's okay. Actually, we killed my stream.
I'm playing with my camera. It tracks my face. It tracks my face.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
wow.
But then if I put a background on, it doesn't even detect my face.
Huh. Very
What's
nice.
happening here?
That's a good question.
I was listening. It was a good song.
You need a ring light on you, is what you need.
There you go.
I should probably be using a webcam that's not my phone.
Yeah. And that is kind of how the sermon would end, we'll say. And so people will start to walk off. You'd watch as the other two sentries kind of go their way. They'd both walk out through the front gates back to wherever they're going. And you'd see as the Crimson Abbot would walk down and he would walk up to you guys. He'd say, "Tell me, newcomers, how was it? Did you enjoy the presentation? Did you enjoy saving a life? I appreciate the word of the Crimson Rose has spread far enough that even folks such as yourself, clearly from other providences, have made your way all the way here to worship. I can appreciate that very deeply."
Well, we've come from far and wide, from various regions across the land, to come and worship in her glorious resplendence.
Glorious. That's a great word choice. I suppose you'll find everything you need here, all of our teachings, all of our sermons. Should you care to hear more with the rest of the congregation, I myself will give many, along with Friar Olaf. He may be a little more visceral in his verbiage, but he gets my message, and he spreads it quite well. Tell me, surely it wasn't just the word that drove you this far? As great as it sounds, I am no fool. I know that most folk have a motive, something behind their desire to learn. Is there anything specific that brought you to me?
Honestly, sir, I think. Go ahead. Yours is better than mine. Guaranteed.
I can't say that there was any true motive. Most of us are just being led by fate, as it would seem.
How marvelous.
It would guide us here, and
This guy.
I'm sorry. I almost just started
No, I
laughing.
like it. I like it. I was gonna say we were just.
Did you
we
see,
kinda
did you see
ended
what
up
Rock
there.
has currently?
Nice.
Yes, fate happened to guide us to you, so it looks like we will be learning much about you and this wonderful monastery.
What the fuck?
Religion
Indeed.
you have.
And really, there's no greater time than the present. Please, have you any questions I can help you with now? Most newcomers don't have the grace of meeting me on their first visit. Though I don't hold myself higher than them, I simply just have a deeper connection to the authority, and thus deliver her will onto you. Surely there's something you may ask, must ask.
Hey, I have a question for you, buddy. As a newcomer to these parts, forgive me if I am not knowledgeable about much of your religion. What would be a good first step to take to prove that I'm kind of,
Capable.
willing to follow,
Willing and capable. Well, I say, you've already made a big first step walking in, interrupting a ceremony, but saving a life and converting a non-believer. As far as an act of proof goes, there are few greater than that. My music stopped. I need to start it again. There we go.
Hey, can you hold this for a second?
The pyre before you. The pyre will only burn the wicked, those whose souls are tainted by impure mortal blood. Those who have accepted the Crimson Rose into their hearts will be purified willingly as part of our Crimson faith. As you saw, it saddened me. Truly it saddened me that there were those whose pride was so great they would refuse our goddess's gifts. And that leaves only one way to purify them. However, like we mentioned, truly it is a great deed you have committed today to save one man from condemning himself to his pride, to the greatest sin of all, and instead walk the path of righteousness. You say you don't know much about the religion. It's alright, many hear the calling and know not what it is. What you're hearing is the Crimson Rose. I am her champion. In my darkest hour, she saved me from death and whispered to me the truth, that my mortal blood was impure, and the source of all suffering in any sorrowful land comes from it, and that it must be cleansed. And so, she cleansed me of my mortal blood, my impure soul made clean, and has tasked me with granting others the same divine gift to become part of our holy congregation and to be driven away from their sin, away from their mortal worries and their mortal concerns and the mortal impurities. By all means, my children, think of this place as a home to you now. We keep neither property nor secrets in this sacred community, and truly all that is ours will be yours in time.
Father, I have one question for you, or I have another question for you.
Please.
Now, you said pride was a very terrible sin, and so I hope you'll forgive me for asking this, but is there a way or is there a place where we may see the goddess or a statue in her honor?
I'm afraid we keep such depictions out of view. There are many saints, priestesses around, and he kind of points to the side, and you can see in this common area, in this courtyard, you can see that there are statues. There's 3 each to your left and right, and there's 2 at the front and back, kind of before you entered and where you could enter the actual cathedral. If you step inside the monastery, not the monastery, what did I just call it? If you step into the cathedral, however, one of our greatest pieces of arts sits at the front and center. You can see her grace up on the mosaic, free from the rest of the stained windows. That's not for tonight, however. In the morning, perhaps, you can join us for a sermon and see her there.
Thank you
I'll
for...
ask him a question.
Sure.
Abbott, forgive me if this is sacrilegious, but you said that the goddess cleansed you of your mortal blood. Does that mean you've become something more than mortal, or is it more just a figure of speech? I'm curious.
It's quite literal. She has taken that which causes sin, the mortal blood within me, and replaced it instead with her steadfast belief and pure of heart intentions. She has granted not only this gift to me, but my 3 priors. I believe you met Friar Olaf, but to the other entrances was Inquisitor Cromwell and Houndmaster Jaeger. I knew all of them before I was even granted this gift, but shortly after I knew I had to have more folk on my side who could contribute to the cause and bring more believers into our wake. Surely it is foolish of one man to preach of a goddess, but to have a group so devout. Truly that is no cult, that is no false god, it must be true, and so the people have followed, and there have been more who have joined the Bloodless as well.
Am I hearing this where he's literally like saying I'm no longer mortal? Am I able to like pick out anything specifically demonic about this man with my knowledge of demons?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh. Arcana +7. Natural 20, 27.
Natural 20. I'd say you are distinctly not picking up anything demonic about him. You are picking up something otherworldly, something that doesn't feel great, but nothing about demons. I'd say you also pick up, he has distinctly a deep red eye color in his irises, and as he mentions bloodless, you can see that he does in fact look very pale. And the friar, the inquisitor, and the houndmaster, these sentries you noticed, also distinctly look pretty pale, and there are a few from the clergy of people that you noticed had very pallid skin as well.
Why am I getting vampiric vibes?
I was gonna say, here, hold this garland for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what a vampire is, Arborata? Would Arborata know what a vampire is? She lives in the woods.
I live in the woods. I feel like I've heard like stories told of them from passing
Possibly.
by.
Things
So
that
I
fly
know
in the
of
night.
them. I don't know specifics about them.
Sure.
I feel like
Bad time
Rev
to
would
say
know
Team Jacob.
somewhat of vampires, because vampires I feel like are a pretty, not common monster, but like pretty
I'd say they're
well-known.
pretty well-known common monstrosity of things. I'd say you would know a good deal about vampires. You know, they
The
eat
blood's
blood,
still on the ground,
nocturnal,
like-
can be immortal. I'd even say you guys notice still that the blood has not dried in this room.
I guess I'd like to ask, do I get, I mean, I've probably never met a vampire, but like, does this guy like ring
As
any
far-
bells
yeah.
from what I've studied?
As far as the stories go, the things that you've learned, and you know, you're a monster hunter by trade, these things are definitely under the monstrous category, I would say. They're kind of fitting the bill. And whether everyone knows what a vampire is or not, I'm fairly certain that you could describe to them what they are and possible dangers.
Charlone has that potion with the vampiric property.
I wonder what's in that. Surely it's not blood. He doesn't know.
It's not vampire blood.
Nah.
Can't be that.
Okay. Well,
Remember that for...
Father, I thank you for meeting with us. As you said, it's our first day, and not many get to meet with you right away.
Indeed.
But I think our group here has traveled for quite a while. I think it'd be best if we made our way to find some lodgings and some
Of
beds.
course,
to
of
sleep.
course. Please follow me. And he would walk off to the left side, and he'd kind of beckon you guys to follow. And you guys can kind of see it on the map, but there are all these bedrooms, and I'll say that you six can each have a bedroom facing the hallway. So there's 4 up top, and then those 2 right by the stairs. You guys can place yourselves where you would like to pick your bedroom. I think they all, yes, they all look pretty similar. There's not too much distinguishing
are-
one from another.
Oh, bullshit.
These are like balconies and stuff where you can look out.
Those are just paths. The balconies are on
On the next floor.
Yeah, on the next floor. Those are balconies looking
Okay.
down.
So I think these are just like the pillars to hold up the
Indeed.
balcony.
And these
I
rooms.
guess we'll see everyone lining up. I'll line up.
True. So you each have picked out your own bedrooms, so you know where you're at. You look in these rooms, and they are extremely simple and very expected of a monastic, a place, a monastery. There's a small room, a small and bare room containing simple furniture. Each room has a table, a chair, a bed, and a footlocker. The only decoration in any of these rooms is the rose crest on the floor, carved into the stone.
As I
In this room.
as I enter my room, I'm gonna kind of like close the door behind me, as if there is one.
Yeah, they each have
Um,
doors.
I'm going to again summon Vadim and
Mhm.
ask him, because would we all recognize that he was a vampire, or was it just?
I'd say Umbra would probably know because he's from the Shadowfell, or at least Shadowfell adjacent. Rev would know because he's a monster hunter. I would say the rest of you
Would not.
you can make history checks. You can make an intelligence history check to see if you've heard anything, any kind of vampire stories, anything about vampires, people who drink blood. We'll see what you guys
Well,
know.
it's in that one, so I definitely don't know.
Nice.
I got a 12.
I got a 17.
Nice.
I got a 5, so I'll just say I ate Count Chocula one time.
Yeah, you had Count Chocula, but you had no idea what it was referencing. It was just a weird mascot. Bolshoi and Sherlong, you have no idea what vampires are, so pretend you have no idea what they do.
Yeah.
Arborata.
Any quieter,
Toby?
why don't you?
Toby does.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I was trying. I'm sorry. I was trying to be
It's
as
okay.
quiet as possible, like genuinely.
That's quiet.
It's alright. Arborata, you would have heard
Inward.
stories of people that eat other people, that drink blood. I think you would have heard stories more akin to things like Wendigo, if you know what those are.
Yeah.
Like cannibalism in that kind of sense, and how the humans of Juskenwald, especially with the dangers that are abound, that might fall into a similar category. That might be what your mind goes to. I think Habling would have a decent idea from the place he comes from, the stories of different kinds of monstrous people. I think Habling would also have a good idea of what vampires are. So half of you know, and half of you are clueless.
Well,
Okay, but I'm going to continue with Vadim. Since I don't know what vampires are, I'm not going to directly mention them. I'm going to instead ask. He mentioned that he was no longer mortal or immortal. Is that the power that you mentioned, my friend?
Well, it is surely one of the reasons I was brought here and to urge you to come this way, but you must go on high. There is surely more to be seen from higher in the monastery. And he would look and he would gesture out. There are slats in like your doors that you can open to look out, and he would point up towards the bell tower. Why don't you go take a look?
Are you done with your chat with whatever his name is?
I'm gonna like
Okay.
whisk him away.
I'd like to kind of go over to all of our doors, knocking on them, and like saying, "Hey, meet me over at my room. I want to talk to all of us real quick."
Bullshit.
And you could all
And-
easily go meet inside of Rev's room.
It's gonna close. It's gonna be a little crowded in the room.
Yeah, there's
but-
gonna be a few of you
I'm
sitting on
there,
the bed.
but I want it to be known I'm fashionably late.
There's a good 5 minutes where you don't really know what Sherlock's doing before he knocks on the door.
Fuck, he's that big guy. Anyways,
Jesus.
once we've all gathered, I pull out my knife and just stab it into the dresser, or not dresser, like the bedside table, and say,
Jesus.
"Now, I've encountered my fair share of monsters, learned about plenty of them, and well, I have no solid proof. I can't say definitively I'm almost certain that man we spoke to is a vampire. And then I'm just gonna go on and explain just a few characteristics of vampires to like make my claim more what's the word?
Believable.
Yeah, believable. Make it
Credible,
Garlic,
maybe?
sunlight, silver. The list goes on.
Are they weak to silver? Yeah, never mind. Yeah, they are.
Probably.
Yeah.
You think so,
I was gonna
anyways.
say, that's
Most
silver
undead
bullet,
are.
like-
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's why they couldn't see themselves in old-fashioned mirrors.
That is
It's because
true.
they were
There's
lined
no
with
silver in
silver.
mirrors. Yeah.
Mhm.
So with that being said, I feel we should definitely be on guard. Probably don't want to walk around by ourselves too much. And
Okay.
I feel like we'll probably end up having to kill this man.
More than likely, yeah.
Kill this monster rather than a man.
Good thing we have silvered weapons, huh?
I hold
Oh,
up my
yeah.
knife. I take my knife. I only have this dagger on me.
I can go to the local grocery store and just pick up a few cloves of garlic really quick. Either that or I'll have some in like my pack or something, just for like
I
whatever.
pat my my small quiver, which is like a hip quiver kind of thing. It's kind of strapped to my thighs, so I can easily just pull out bolts. And I'm like,
Got a few bolts here. We'll see.
I'm gonna announce that every single weapon I have is silver.
This man was planning it all along.
But yet I know nothing of vampires.
the
Look
thinker.
sick.
I'd
I'm like, yeah,
say,
let's go, let's do it.
indeed.
Ooh,
I
shiny weapon.
Yeah. I would say Rev and Umbra would catch you guys all up to speed, and Habling with the different bits of information they know. They'd kind of tell you all what vampires are, so the rest of you have some inclination of what they are.
Alright.
Perfect. I want, if we're not done, to go to the clock tower if it is not a restricted area.
Okay. You would wander around, you'd make your way up the stairs, you'd make your way over to the second floor, and you would start heading over towards the clock tower. You would get close before one of the figures in these finer robes that have more filigree, the deep red robes with golden lining with different golden symbols that kind of denote what their rank is among the congregation and other fellow followers, would kind of stop you as soon as you get to, let's see, he would stop you, where's Bolshoi at? Boop. Right around,
Or that.
right before you head outside, and you would say, "Excuse me, what are you doing wandering about the halls?"
Well, it is my first time in her glorious monastery. I was exploring around and I wanted to get some fresh air.
Well, luckily for you, I believe the abbot has made his way up top. He tends to commune up there, and if you need to ask him questions, you can either ask any of us faithful, bloodless, or I think you're lucky. He's up there. And he would kind of unlock the door and he'd hold it open to you. Please don't fall, it's dangerous.
I'll go.
Man,
Very dangerous.
I just said don't go on your own, bullshit.
God damn it.
I was also thinking of sneaking off,
Will
to be
go.
fair.
I will go outside.
Indeed.
Because I don't care about what.
Yeah. And you
Rev
get
said.
to... I'm erasing something in the bottom right corner of the map so you can scroll down and see
Oh,
that now.
lovely.
Indeed. There are a few things that you would see on your way up.
Like the bell room.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
It's alright. It's alright.
Bat hounds. What the
They're
fuck?
friendly. They're
That's
friendly.
what they were.
Good boy.
Like
Before
rhino
you...
horns.
Yeah, they are fucked up little dudes. Before you go up, as soon as you walk through the door, the man would say, "Oh, a newcomer. Here." And he would reach into his pocket and he'd pull out a large pouch and he throws it over to you. And you catch it. Distinctly something hefty, squishy inside.
Wet.
Not wet, just squishy.
Heard.
And he'd say, "Give those to the hounds on your way up. They should give you no trouble."
I'll
Like
give him like
ears or
a bow
noses?
and
Indeed.
continue.
And so you would walk up and you would approach some stairs. As you began to climb them, you would step through a trap door onto a wooden platform clumsily fastened to these stone supports. And above, 4 pillars converge into arches, forming the dome of this bell tower. And at the center, you can see a massive silver bell swaying gently in the wind. Um, oh God, what am I? And it's pole rope tied to a pillar. You would have passed those when you passed the bat hounds on the second floor up there. You get up top and you look around, and you can see the Crimson Abbot is up here. But from this height, the Wickermore Hollow stretches out before you. From the shores of the Moonsong Lake to the distant lights of Wickermore Village, the gravity of the monastery's influence is clear as it spreads its faith across the land. Braziers flicker here, shedding an ominous red and orange light throughout the space, and above you, hundreds of bats roost in the rafters above. My God, I'm just dudding through this whole thing, casting eerie shadows that seem to writhe in the dancing firelight. The faint smell of sulfur drifts on the hot air that passes through the flames. You would see that the Crimson Abbot is up there. He's got his hands clasped behind his back, and you can see him staring out over the area. And I think you can make an insight check or a perception check if you want to try to follow what he's staring at.
Perception or insight, you said?
Yep.
I'll do insight. It's a 19.
19. You would kind of silently look, and you would approach, and you'd look and see where he's staring, and you can see he kind of washes his gaze over everything, but you see he keeps returning to and specifically staring out at a small island in the Moonsong Lake. He wouldn't say anything, and I don't think he would notice your or at least he wouldn't acknowledge your presence yet.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to kind of clear my throat, because I'm not a biological creature. I'm just made of wood and cloth, you know.
Yeah, you just
or
make a cough sound.
Yeah, and kind of trying to step up next to him.
One of the newcomers, huh? It's beautiful, isn't it? The stretch this Crimson Monastery can reach. It's quite amazing.
It is quite magnificent. I've never quite seen anything like it, especially from my home, far, far away.
I believe it. What brought you up to my belfry?
Well, I was exploring around. It is first time in monastery, and decided to get some fresh air. But there was a man at the entrance who said that you were here, so I decided to say thank you for taking us in.
Well, of course. The monastery is open to all those who are open to listen. And please, if I am up here, the door should be unlocked, and I'm really free to talk about whatever. Mostly Crimson Rose stuff, Crimson Faithful, but if there are any other burgeoning questions on your mind, I can do my best to assist.
I have had a friend who guided me or pointed me in the direction of this monastery. He mentioned that I need to seek out paradise, a place where the angels hang upside down, the fire shoots right side up, and the bells ring in silver. Does it mean anything to you?
Why, of course. You found paradise. The angels hang upside down, and he gestures up towards the thousands of bats. The fires rise above. A great silver bell, and he gestures over to the bell. Truly, if your friend was pointing you in this direction, he did indeed point you towards paradise.
What is the purpose of the bell? Is it just to call or signify anything?
The bell, it was here before we became the Crimson Monastery. It was aptly named a Silvermere Monastery, but I was very convincing in converting those who practiced their monkish ways up here to convert to my religion. And now the bell is utilized to call for our morning and night sermons for those who come to worship.
Your friar, he made it seem that he picked up that man with one arm, and that is no small feat. He seems to have been granted a significant power.
Oh, and
Did
much
he
more.
gain that from our glorious god?
Indeed, our glorious goddess, the Crimson Rose, bestowed upon not only me, but each of my 3 priors, vast abilities. Strength is one of them.
If, let's say, I wanted to follow in your footsteps, sir, what would I have to do?
Be a part of the clergy. Worship, learn our ways, perform well, and do her duties. She recognizes all. Know that there wasn't just worshippers like yourself among the crowd, and it's not only I and the priors who are granted gifts. Those who are the most devout rise through the ranks and become higher members of the clergy, and even some, 8 I believe, have been granted the title of bloodless, the highest equal among my priors and myself.
Well, sir, thank you for answering my questions. I will leave you to yourself here, and once again, thank you for taking me and my friends amongst yourselves.
Of course.
And I will give him a bow as well, and
Yes.
I'll leave.
And I think he would say as well, fret not if you'd like to catch a little more fresh air. I must commune with her. Please, have a good stay. And he would draw a sword from its scabbard, and he'd swipe down, and in a flurry of rose petals, you would watch as his body disappears, and you were just rose petals are left on the floor. It's after
Now that
that,
he's
that you would
gone.
turn, and you would see in one of the braziers, just as you're getting ready to head down the stairs, you would see Vadim pop up, and he would kind of rise out of the fire and use the flame to mold himself kind of a spectral body. And he would say, in paradise, that's not his voice. In paradise, the fools are lords and the lords are fools, but all must die for a dream of kings and queens. Before he crawls over to another brazier and crawls into it and disappears.
Very fitting way for you to appear and disappear, my old friend. As I remember, I burned his corpse to a crisp.
Yeah, you'd hear him laughing in the back of your mind before it kind of subtly starts turning to screams and would die away as you start to walk back down the tower.
Yep.
And I think now that you are all in the monastery and aptly given rooms and a place to stay and some nice hot fresh meals, extra fresh, I think I'm gonna call it there.
Yeah!
Yippee!
Bye.
You could have done what the other guys did and started a fight with 23, 26 different creatures.
What the hell did
Did
they
they?
do?
How did they survive that?
They probably attacked
Right in
people.
that first room.
Yeah, they one of them is also pretty religious. Got a pretty heavy
It's a paladin, I
belief.
think?
It was a paladin. And he drew his sword to swing at the abbot when he came down to address them, and the fanatics and the priors were not very happy about it, surprisingly.
Did they win?
Oh, no, they ran.
They did.
Absolutely.
Okay.
They had a much different start to this area than you guys did.
Yeah, so we get to do a
Well,
lot
at
more,
least
I'd say.
It's alright. It made for some good storytelling.
So was it a party kill or whatever it's called?
Nope.
No, they...
It could have. It could have been. Just by sheer numbers of things swinging alone, Honestly, I think the Paladin probably could have survived if not for the Priors. Otherwise,
Oh,
those
so
things
somebody
hit
died?
pretty hard. No, no one did.
Can
I'm just saying
you-
if they would have fought, everybody
Oh.
else would have fallen because of the amount of people that are swinging. Even if they're just doing chip damage, if there's 23 people swinging, and then there's 3 more guys who actually swing strong enough to hurt you,
Oh god.
I think everybody but the Paladin would have fallen to everybody who wasn't the Priors, and the Paladin would have had a tough time with the Priors because he built a mega defensive character.
Smart.
Yeah.
You send me the final thing that Vadim said as well, just so I can write it down.
Yep.
Thank you.
You know,
Whereas
I was
I
gonna
didn't
ask...
want to.
Go ahead. You go, Carson.
All right, fine. Yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted to get that out of the way. That way, I'm not asking about it a shit ton while we're here. So
Sure.
Thank you for embellishing me.
Yeah, that's fine.
And allowing me to do that.
Definitely wasn't part of your deal to go up there. Maybe Vadim pointed you in a direction for a reason.
Yeah.
It's possible. Oh, and I was going to start doing this because I thought it was fun to see from another stream. Everybody have favorite moments as we go around at the end of the session. Does anybody have a moment they'd like to take?
Rev falling asleep within 5 minutes of the first watch, that was pretty nice.
That was pretty good.
I'm a pretty sleepy dude.
Indeed.
Fall asleep and
You
we're
know,
gonna
for
do
somebody
this.
who's supposed to be hunting things, you would assume that he would be able to stay awake for longer than 2 seconds. But, you know.
He's been out on too many late night hunts in the village. He's losing his sleep.
Oh my god.
How was I supposed to know there was gonna be a monster in the woods in a
It was pretty obvious. We're in a forest and in mountains. It's kind of
Bowing,
expected.
screeching.
Like.
Hey, I was asleep during all that. I didn't know.
That's true. That's true. Oh, that's Arborata. Anybody else have anything?
I'd say
Um,
dealing
Others just
75% of the Yeti's health, but not getting the kill.
Right? That's the
happens.
worst.
Happens.
It had 85 HP.
I
I
had
like
62 HP.
Yeah.
I like the part where I took the head and then we see like the corpse, the headless corpse, just like being dragged through the city while I'm
Yeah.
hiding the head. That probably shouldn't like be hidden at all. It's got the giant tusks and giant horns.
Yeah, it was very
Oh,
hard
yep.
to hide that.
We also
We have
don't know
GTA
where
pockets,
the hell
what do you
they
mean?
took the Yeti corpse.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
probably
because you
eating that
guys,
shit.
yeah, you guys didn't see it right away.
I'd be eating that, not gonna lie. I
They're
see
not
some
even.
people like
they're
that.
probably- I mean, if they're vampires, they're likely doing something with it.
Yeah.
That's all I had. If I had to guess, but that's. we
Maybe
wouldn't
that's
know
where all that
Metagaming, bro.
Yeah, but we wouldn't know
Max.
that. So,
Well, they can't turn it into a vampire, so.
yeah, who knows?
Yeah, it's missing a head.
Good thing you
That'd be a
took the
lot
head.
harder.
Good thing you took the head.
Yeah,
A vampiric undead Alpengrendel might have been a big issue if that was a thing.
dude.
A little bit.
Any undead thing that we
Sound
fight
of it.
is just gonna be really unfortunate for me because half of my shit relies off them being undead or
Yeah.
Mine
not
is
being
psychic,
undead
usually.
or a construct.
Also,
Uh,
undead are resist or are typically immune to necrotic damage. So.
Yeah, so then
Yeah,
there goes
because
the
they're
calling.
made of necrotic magic anyways.
Yeah.
But you have silvered weapons.
Magic
So.
items that do something else other than
I don't have
necrotic.
silvered weapons.
Yeah.
I was like, that
I
probably
do
goes
not.
out of throwing my
True.
I'm
vampiric
just gonna
touch
start
out.
burning
too.
sage and cooking garlic bread.
I liked when I did the little cough. I thought I was gonna kind of get by with something, just being like, "Hey, Gareth," and then they kind of made they called me out on it.
They all. It's
I-
like when you try to cough at a church and it's just like echoes
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
I like-
just kind of was
yeah.
like, oh, yeah?
I
Got
was
something to
trying
say?
cover up a fart and it didn't work.
Oh, mistime.
Yeah.
Misfire.
That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was.
Oh,
I've
that's
also seen
alright.
that meme.
I liked being able to be the crazy guy who wanted to set everybody on fire, and he was very disappointed he didn't get to.
Yeah.
Olaf.
Freya Olaf. Yeah, I also
I
liked
don't-
being
I don't
able
like
to play
that,
the
man.
song.
Dude, I was so close to just like having Habling do like a freak out because of his time in his cult. Cage,
Yeah.
you know how terrible it is.
Yeah.
I was so close to just like, yeah, Habling's gonna have a panic attack.
Yeah.
Just starts breaking down in tears.
Fire bad.
Oh, not
that's
the
bad.
fire. It's the blood and the gore that really
Yeah.
is similar.
My favorite part, well, it wasn't really portrayed, or it wasn't like a thing spoken or done exactly, but like, I was just like fighting the urge to like fight and like try to save the dude, because like, I did not think we were gonna get him to play along, and I did not want to let him die.
DC was 20, so if you didn't re-roll that last persuasion check, he was gonna sit there and he was gonna burn alive.
Oh,
Uh,
I was
So-
gonna let him burn alive.
Say
I was
he
gonna.
I
I wanted.
was tempted to.
I wanted him to save himself.
say he didn't agree to play along.
Yeah.
Since I was like right next to him, would I have been able to like shoot the prior and use my dagger to free him?
If you wanted to kick off some gnarly combat, you absolutely could have.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say I wouldn't have even really tried fighting all that much. I really would have just tried escaping, going to the stables, grabbing a horse, and just leaving the fuck out
Yeah,
of there.
that's the thing is, it doesn't matter if you try. If you shoot one of the priors,
They're gonna fight you.
yeah, especially with being
Yeah.
in the crowd, I think people would have turned, and your only option at that point would have been trying to run without dying and then re-engaging in some type of way at some type of time.
Yeah,
5
Mason,
feet?
you gotta-
Sorry, you triggered 7 opportunity attacks.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Mason, they cleared a path for us to get to Gareth or whatever his face was. Like
Yeah.
they could have just formed that wall again behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't quite realize that until he said they clear a path for you, and I'm like, oh shit, there's actually way more than I thought there would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of.
I
There's
could
like there was
teleport,
like 50
so-
people in there. There were 36 regular commoners, so 36 people, along with 23 actual members who live at the monastery. So that puts us at 59 people. There were 3 priors, that leaves you at 62, and then Father Renethir himself puts you at 63 total people in that room, aside from
Wasn't
you guys.
Yeah.
Was the 8 people in like the fancier clothing also counted in the 23?
Yeah, because there's
Yeah.
15 in regular robes and there were 8 in higher vestment robes.
Gotcha. And then what about the like centurions or whatever they were called?
Yeah, the sentries were the priors. Those were the 3
Those were the
extra.
priors.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that would have gone bad, but like I really didn't want to see the dude die.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wasn't like. I was more or less going out there to help Havling. Like, because I know that you guys wanted to save him. I really didn't give a shit if he died or not.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I was
Um,
inclined. I wouldn't have been sad if he died.
Yeah, neither. Yeah. But my favorite part was interacting with Vadim. Cage's making it really fun to deal
Yeah.
with. As he is tormenting me, even beyond the
Vadim's,
grave.
I know, Vadim's got his own agenda and you're kind of following it. It's good.
That,
And I
I-
mean,
that-
Bolshoi wants power. He doesn't want to be a slave ever again to
Mhm.
his troop, so he's kind of playing along for now.
Yeah, Vadim might be leading you there in his own fucked up way.
I also really enjoy listening to the interactions between Bolshoi and Vadim. It's so much fun.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
It's
I
to
don't
fun
like
to-
Vadim's vibe.
To play
I
out,
do
yeah.
not like
It's-
him.
Vadim's a dick, okay?
I don't like him. He's got his own agenda. Okay.
I thought he was
don't
on your side when we first started.
I don't trust him. I don't
No.
trust Vadim.
Yeah, he and I are, well, we don't like each other. I call him old friend because he was like my master at that point. Because like the whole backstory is like, Bolshoi got summoned to this theater, and then Bolshoi got upset and killed everyone, and is now back. So he does not want to be beholden to Vadim or anyone else ever again. So.
Mhm. Indeed. All right, should we wave goodbye to stream now that everyone's gotten their favorites out of the way?
Goodbye, stream.
Bye, stream. Just pretend